recitar, mentre preso dal delirio non so più quel che dico e quel che faccio, eppure dopo sforzati, ma sei tu forse un uomo.
Triple legend, by the way. Yo. Clap, 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 everybody, clap. Clap or get banned. I see you, cynic. Abandon fucking everyone before the stream even starts. I'm not gonna lie, looking at this intro right now, maybe I just streamed cats while listening to songs that were relevant on Twitch 15 years ago for the next 3 hours and call it a day. This is sick. Bro, why is this so good? cocaine. Don't you try it. Don't you try it. Mods, turn on the auto-tune. This is what it feels like to be daily dose of the internet while high on ecstasy at a club. Hi everyone, this is your daily dose of ecstasy. Bro, I am live editing. I'm fucking Sushi Dragon, man. Bro, how fucking long is this song? This song is longer than a whole Clint Stevens stream. What is going on, bro? Release me! I want to go live!
Is born by our Nico Nico ancestors. We are in the midst of crisis. Nico Nico Doga is at war against a far-reaching storm of disturbance and deletion. Nico Nico's economy is badly weakened, a consequence of carelessness and irresponsibility on the part of management, but also on the collective failure to make hard choices and prepare for a new mad age. Today, I say to you that the challenge is real. They are serious, and they are many. They will not be easily met or in a short span of time.
One, two.
Nico Nico, they will
One,
be met.
two.
In reaffirming the greatness.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Pew, 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 pew. Yo, good point, Squidward. That dude typed boner 6 times. I fucking love Twitch. Dude, I'm gonna rate boner 4 times. No, you can do better. Hey everybody. So today, what are we gonna do? Don't really know. Woke up super fucking late. Hi. So you might have noticed that I ran 5,000 ads in the first 13 minutes. I think I figured something out. I think if I run 10 million ads in the intro and then go live, I don't need to run ads for an hour. So if you just got hit with a bunch of ads, that was actually my plan. I'm trying to run less ads. They've definitely changed that. I'm learning stuff over time. But yeah, hi everybody. I am sorry that I turned the stream on super duper late compared to when I said that I'm going to do it. We're a new stream. These things happen. Let's turn on a little bit of music. I'm so talented. I'm so talented. Yeah, no, here's the deal. It is cold as fuck today. I could not get out of bed. Put your hat on. Yeah, it feels wrong without it. I was thinking about just putting on my little Snuggie hood. But yeah, I actually did nothing to... You're so loud today. How's that then? Yeah, I actually, it was turning red. You're right. I think I like tried to work on stuff a little bit. Thanks for telling me. Here, let's do this. Yeah, so I have a bunch of announcements to make. I mean, basically right now, the big thing is I'm starting to really roll out a bunch of the changes to the stream. I didn't get much done yesterday. I really didn't get much done yesterday. I tried, but it ended up being a long stream and everything ended up breaking. Gonna get some gaming in soon? I am not 100% sure. Lower the music. Dude, I can't do anything right. Sad. Is that too low now? Dude, I feel like a lot of people are here for the first time right now, which is kind of crazy. I haven't really started streaming yet, right? Like I feel like I've streamed 3 times now, something like that. It's something like that. But I'm not like, I haven't like really gone out of my way to announce them. But dude, Peckies, I love you, dude. I love you, dude. Can you fix my stream? It's broken. It's been broken. So broken. Aziz and Catatonic, thank you guys very much for the Prime. Today is the first time with the notification. Yeah, I don't know how anything works right now. I don't know how the notifications work anymore. I feel like they lie on the notifications on the Twitch dashboard like a lot. They like sent me an email the other day. They were like, 8 million people saw your going live notification and 4 million of them clicked it. And I was like, nuh-uh. I was like, this is dude, Twitch's new strategy is just to gaslight the shit out of you with fake stats and these fake little fucking pop-up things. I don't know about the viewer experience right now. It seems like the viewer experience has been completely enshittified. The streaming experience has definitely been slightly enshittified, but I do want to say that I feel like from the outside looking in, I have like kind of heard that you can't make money off of Twitch ads anymore. I just think all the people who said that are probably like, they probably said like, you know, they probably raised their arm at a 90-degree angle at some point and lost their ads. Because I went back and I looked. I am making the exact same amount of money that I made 3 years ago. So basically, streamers are like the biggest group of soy, never had a job, don't appreciate streaming group of individuals alive. Did I say 90-degree angle? I'm sorry, I'm Jewish. I don't even know how to hit the hello Hitler the right way, you know? That's my bad. I'm a Jew. 45-degree angle. I'm sorry. Dude, I should have known. I drive a Tesla. I should have known how to hit it. My bad. Yeah, no, I think that streamers are just complaining about nothing. I'm literally making the exact same amount. The exact same amount of money. I went back, I looked at all this stuff. It's like 1 for 1 on the ads. Like when I was doing Final Fantasy streams, per viewer, I'm making the same amount of dollars per ad. If anything, I'm actually making more money off of, I don't know if you guys are interested in this. I find it fascinating because it's just like, once again, streamers crying about something that's not real, which I find kind of funny. They're like, I've noticed like way more people have Twitch Prime, or not Twitch Prime, Turbo, which I feel like, I don't feel like Twitch is usable without Turbo. Asmon made $1 off of Twitch. Dude, you guys know I love Asmon. Asmon literally says some wild shit now, okay? Asmon, I've said this before, he used to call me at the end of every stream, and he'd be like, yo, dude, let me tell you all the things I fucking didn't say. Well, I wasn't around, so he just started saying them. He's like, yo, dude, you know what'd be crazy? Like, what? Sometimes he'll say some shit, I'm like, I get what he's trying to say, but I wouldn't have said it like that, man. Yo, Serb, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you last night. I literally fell asleep right after stream, and that's the exact same type of camera I have, I think. Dude, yeah, so basically today, the announcements are to start, and then we're gonna jump in, we're gonna watch some stuff, we're gonna chill. I'm probably gonna stream for like 3 hours, is the plan today. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling 100%. Dude, holy shit, like, so I've had a job. I've probably worked, you guys have jobs? Don't you guys have phones? I probably worked roughly on and off throughout the day, like at least 10 hours every day. Like I was working a lot recently, right? But I would do it at like 4 a.m. and I can handle that. Yeah, guys, please censor the job word. I know it's sensitive to some of the viewers. Can we censor that word? Please do not type out job, bro. It's 2025. This is a safe space. Yeah, no, but I would work nonstop, like throughout the day, and it wouldn't bother me because I didn't have to wake up. I feel like if I get, like, it's so hard for me to wake up. Like if you ask me to go live for 50 fucking hours, but I can wake up at any time. And that's why I never had a stream schedule before, but I'm committed now. I'm an adult with responsibilities and I care about the stream. I have to be real, like coming back and having a stream after not having it for a while, I don't feel like I built it. You know what I mean? I kind of just showed up and it's here now. It's been that long. So it's like I appreciate it like a whole bunch. Like it's really fucking crazy. I'm not gonna, dude. Streamers are like actually, dude. They're I don't know if they know how good they really have it. Last time you were streaming, I was a janitor, and now I'm an accountant. Dude, has anybody like how much has shit changed? That's actually crazy to think about. Yeah, no, it's wild. Like, straight up, the amount of money that you can make streaming is wild. I did not realize. I had like a pretty good job. I already beat what I would make in the month streaming 3 times with a camera that didn't work. So thank you. Like, seriously, I'm good. I don't need any money. That's why I was trying to run all the ads ahead of time. We hit the quota. Rent's not due. The second that rent's due, you're gonna start seeing 3 minutes of ads every 5 minutes, okay? But I'll let you know. Because like I'll be upfront with you all the time. When I need to make money, I'll let you know. But yeah, no, it's pretty crazy. What's your job now? That announcement I'm not ready for. I'm gonna be making. I'm gonna share what I've been working on pretty soon. But yeah, I'm not ready for that yet. Dude, Zerv, thank you, man. Yo, thank you. Dude, Zerv last night literally hit me up and was like, he was like, yo, I got a new camera for you. This dude has literally helped me out so many fucking times. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Seriously, man, thank you. Yo, Nated, it's nice to see your name, dude. Nice to see your name. Dude, Hex, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Everybody, thank you for being here. Let's take a look at everything that's going on in the world of Warcraft. Just kidding. I did play a little bit of WoW last night though. Orky, thank you very much for the 5 months. Dude, I genuinely cannot decide Reddit Asmongold. We're starting here. I didn't realize that his Reddit doesn't have politics on it. I can just straight up react to his Reddit and not feel like I'm going down the rabbit hole. Does this work? Okay, it does not work right now. I gotta go turn that off, turn this on, and then I go here. Wow, dude. I'm streaming, bro. I'm streaming. Dude, as his Reddit doesn't have any politics. I'm gonna like just yoink it for a little bit because I wake up before him so I can react to it before him. Yoink. But it's still there. I can't see it, dude. I just moved past it. Dude, do nothing, win, do something, win even harder. Dude, we do appreciate that this guy's one of the smartest people to ever live, right? Like, actually. Yeah, dude, my plan is to just wake up earlier than every other streamer and just react to all the videos before they can. Let's count how many posts you go without politics. All right, dude, here's the thing. We'll count how many posts I go without politics. And that's how many subs everybody gives. It's like 0. Wasn't that always your plan? Dude, Peckies, when did I ever wake up for anything? When did I ever wake up for anything, bro? Dude, by the way, I keep seeing like these NMP clips. I'm just a viewer now. You didn't go to Texas? No, I am soon. That's why it's going to be like a quicker stream. Out of curiosity, I keep seeing these NMP clips. Where are they coming from? Does anybody know? Like him talking. You woke up for tea when you weren't late? Dude, the easiest thing about that stream is even if I stayed asleep, the stream was already live. Oh, it's from the podcast? Or people just putting it over? Oh, he has an alt. He has an alt. Interesting. Interesting, dude. Yeah, I watched their podcast a few times. I've watched the podcast a couple of times. Yeah, I've always liked Nick a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I've always liked that guy a whole bunch. I haven't spoken to him in 3 years, but I really do like the guy. I met NMP. I wasn't. I had met NMP, but we weren't really friends until probably like a year into OTK. Honestly. Did you like Milena? Yeah, I liked Milena a whole bunch. I liked Milena. I like Nick. I like them both a whole bunch. I've paid absolutely no attention to what's going on because they were both my friends. So I just hope that they both end up in a spot that they're happy with. Like, truthfully, dude, I'm such like a drama averse human being right now. I feel like every time that I say something about another streamer, it sounds like it was written by like Elon's PR team. Definitely not Elon's PR team, actually. Dude, why is this? Bro, I am full on retarded. I am like high on chromosomes right now. Let's see. So we got do nothing, win, do something, win even harder. I just want to say this guy did the exact opposite of what Twitch is doing. And that's why he's successful. He is one of the only people who actually fought against enshittification. Now, to be fair, his revenue stream is way better because of it. But this is like, when you make a platform, this is what you want to happen. Let me explain. He made Steam. Yeah, he made Steam. Deadlock sucks, though. I have no idea what's going on with Deadlock. I was talking to a guy who I like a whole bunch about, because he's thinking about doing something with Mia. Basically, me. I don't want to tease it. I'll let her do that. She's really good at that. Yo, Senex, thank you very much for a year. Thank you. But this guy, he actually worked at he worked on epic rap battles. That's how he got started. So he's like a legend. He's like part of like that makers crew, and he worked on that small little test of the podcast that she did, and he also works on Bobby Lee's podcast, all of those, right? He's an OG. He's an OG. And I was talking to him, and he was like, all I'm doing is playing Deadlock. He's like, Deadlock's so good. I don't even know what Deadlock is. Like, am I just like completely under a rock? Am I just completely? Oh, it's a MOBA. Wait. It's Dota 2 Overwatch? That's not a MOBA. That's an arena shooter, isn't it? It's a MOBA shooter. Is that what they're called now? I thought they were called arena shooters. MOBA that can get super complicated. Not a big fan, to be honest. I'm not a big shoot my guns guy. The thing that I've noticed more and more about myself, which I feel like honestly sounds kind of stupid because I feel like you guys know this more than I did. It's funny when you actually realize that your stream knows who you are as a human being, like more than yourself sometimes, where it's like, yeah, you're not gonna like this game. Oh, you are gonna like this game. And I'm like, what? No, I'm totally gonna. Borderlands 4 is like the one shooter I can play a lot because I'm an RPG guy. Like through and through, I want to grind in a game. Like yesterday when could you guys tell when we were playing, what was that game called? What was that game that I played yesterday? For people who were here yesterday at the very end. I played a game for like an hour. What was it called? Dispatch. I could tell that the game was probably really fun for some people. And I was sitting there being like, this is actually probably like a good game for stream. Like I could play this and like, you know, like people were watching, people were having a good time and stuff. While I was playing it, I was just like, this game's stupid, bro. Like, this is so dumb. I think that it's good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I do think that it's a good game, but I was sitting there playing it being like, this game is stupid. I don't want to play it right now. And I was like, please end. It made me want to end stream. I was having so much fun and it made me want to end stream. Like, I probably would have, I was a little bit tired, so I probably would have ended stream anyway. But I just could not. It's not really a gameplay game. Yeah, I'm not like a Telltale story game guy. I played the Telltale Borderlands game actually, and I thought that one was okay. And I think I played like the OG The Walking Dead one. And I remember liking the first part of that story, and then, you know, the camera wasn't helping. Yeah, that was pretty annoying. Also, I noticed, is the Jet Black meme? When people called me Jet Black, was it because of the camera? Like, I'm not remembering anything about my life. Like, I'm really not. like, I can't remember. I thought Jet Black. I thought that they called me Jet Black on like in a Japanese newspaper, and that was where it came from. But now, like, I'm like starting to be like, wait, was it actually because my camera just turned off all the time? Jet Black Triple A. I'm trying to remember where it came from. But yeah, the enshittification thing. I can read comments on Asmon's Discord, right? Like, they're all moderated. We actually have some mods in the chat that are also Asmon mods. I'm going to turn this up slightly. Is that too loud? Can I read the comments? Is any of the Asmon's crack team of mods here right now? Diz, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Wait, Mage, you're on both teams? Wait, Fern, you're on both teams? Wait, Fern, I knew you were on both. Mage T, I didn't know you were on both. Yeah, I knew he was a Reddit mod, but I have to give him Reddit on my, or mod on my Reddit, which I haven't done yet. Movie tier list soon. Yeah, I have it ready, but I think I might do that on, okay, so let's start with, I'll give you guys a little bit of a taste of things to come. So basically, I'm going to keep streaming in the early time slots, but on the next PC stream that I come back, most of my tech's gonna be set up. So this room's still gonna look like shit, but the camera's gonna be a little bit better. I actually spent basically all of the money that we made on stream now on equipment to make everything better. And I'm gonna be able to actually stream from the other parts of the house, like I mentioned, and from Mia's computer as well. So that's coming. How long are you going to Texas for? I'm not sure. I don't have a return ticket. I literally don't have a return ticket. I don't think that I'm going that long. We'll see. That is definitely happening though. I'm pretty sure that some of the things that I teased, and we just started, so it's like, this is just the chill people here. Some of the things I teased that I was like, oh, this might happen today. This seems like it's probably a little bit too loud, right? I think Asmon's really excited for this Where the Winds Meet game, so I'm planning on just doing it tomorrow now. I think he is like, dude, he is like stoked for this shit. Like, legitimately, he is so, is this game actually gonna be good? When does it come out? Like, how long from now? Because it's not out right now. We're all stoked in 6 hours? Okay, I will potentially play it tomorrow. Maybe even with him. Maybe I will actually, like, does it have co-op? The game's called Where the Winds Meet. Look, I know, X. I think that, you know, the fact that he wanted to go down, he wanted to do political commentary for as long as I've known him. I've never been interested. So when him and I make stuff together, it's going to be the old school, we're a bunch of WoW nerds, we're hanging out. And you know what? It'll probably not get as many viewers as if like I read the Epstein files or whatever today. But it's fun. It's fun as fuck. And the thing is I'm officially, over the past 3 days, making more money. I don't really give a fuck. You know what I mean? D&D streams, I'm going to be 100% with you right now. We have absolutely no plans right now to make a D&D stream as of yet. We have talked about the D&D stream about 50 times, but don't have a plan yet. I don't know how we would want to do it is the thing. So I think this is my prediction. I think we could end up doing a D&D stream, but it would probably be like next year. Like it would probably end up being like not like late next year, but it's definitely I don't think it's happening this year. It took a lot of work for me, and it took a lot of work from Super and Riku, and you know I got to figure it out. Bro, holidays are coming up, understandable. Yeah, so I actually came up with an idea late last night that I haven't actually run by Mia yet. And I think it's pretty fucking sick. I'm gonna do a Thanksgiving Day stream. I'm gonna get some sexy ass pilgrim outfits and throw that shit on. And Mia and I are gonna watch, you guys ever watch Townsend? You ever watch Townsend? Hey, this YouTube channel. Here, wait, let's see. Towns. Am I saying it right? Townsend's. This channel. You know what I'm talking about?
What do you think of when I?
They like dress up like all old timey and they like make like the old yeah. I'm gonna like watch like a few of these videos with Mia and just make some old ass pilgrim food for Thanksgiving. I'll probably do it like the day before Thanksgiving and bring it to Thanksgiving. Make some fucking like water pie and bread soup. What do you guys think, dude? I feel like it's gonna slam. Watch to make hardtack. I feel like Mia would be real good at making some hardtack. You feel me? Candy in the 18th century. Bro, it's so crazy to think that like Asmund, if he went back to the 18th century, would just be eating this and dried meat and it wouldn't even be fucking weird. Be like, yeah, dude, so my fucking diet, dude. Hello, Johnny. Dude, I feel like everybody's here today. This is sick. I started late. No punish, bro. No fucking punish. I'm just gonna start 1 hour later every single day. Circadian rhythm readjusted. Wait, Asmund is a hermit? Asmund's not a hermit. What are you talking about? Bro, that guy goes to Wendy's like every day, bro. Every day. I get to watch on Fridays all morning. Yo, Keg, we'll play some WoW soon too. On our off stream. Wait, New York? What are you talking about? Y'all saying some crazy shit today. He was not in New York, bro. What are you talking about? What 40K army do you paint? All of them, dude. I have an absolute crippling addiction. Every single sub that you go to will be turned into plastic crack. Every single one. I'm not even kidding. I'm literally streaming right now just to make more money for Warhammer. It's an expensive hobby, bro. You said you were gonna do your hair? Dude, I woke up so fucking late. Because basically the one time, this entire time that I have been not streaming, Mia has woken up every single morning at like 5 a.m. You still bought it? No, dude, I'm good. I just put a hat on because I didn't do my hair, bro. Every single morning. How big is your gray pile of shame? Probably, and I'm not even exaggerating, I probably have like 50,000 points of gray models. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm legitimately not even kidding. It's bad, bro. It's actually bad. But yeah, Mia would wake up every single morning at 5. Without fail. And now, the past few days when I've been streaming and trying to wake up at that time schedule, now she is straight up. She was up super late playing Baldur's Gate 3, asking me questions about Baldur's Gate 3, keeping me up. So my sleep schedule has been so hard to get it in line. It's been so hard to get it in line. But yeah, really quick and then we're going to move on from this. But basically, this guy, when everybody was pirating shit off of LimeWire, when everybody was pirating shit off of Napster, when like peer-to-peer shit was going on and Hollywood couldn't figure out how to make stuff happen, this is the guy who actually made it easier and a better experience to buy games off his platform than to pirate them. And people don't want to steal inherently. People want the best experience possible. They really do. They just want the best experience possible, and people will pay for it. Netflix was genius at the time. It was better and safer than stealing. It was better and safer than pirating. Now, with what's currently going on with live streaming, with videos, and like all of the different studios rather breaking up to a million different things, if you really wanted to have the ability to watch everything the way that it felt with Netflix back in the day, stuff is getting removed all the time. And I looked at it the other day. I think that me and I might spend close to $70 a month on Netflix type things, like on streaming platforms and the different studio packages and all that. I'm pretty sure that's how much I used to spend on cable. Now, keep in mind, it is still probably more convenient than cable, but now all of this like enshittification that's getting added into stuff, it's actually probably easier to pirate things. But this guy right here, it's still better and easier to use Steam than to pirate shit. So he deserves all that cash money. I do think that Valve as a company is a little bit weird. Like, I do think that the way that it's structured is the weirdest thing ever. And I do think that if he didn't set up the first part of that company so well, it would absolutely have collapsed already. And I feel like it could be better. But when you look at just the Steam side of things, it's great. Easy to use. If I see something on it, I trust it. Valve's had some fumbles these days. I don't really think they should be making games anymore. They don't know what they're doing. Is pretty much where I'm at. But Steam itself is pretty damn good. I'm not ready for a post-Gabe era. I feel like we're already seeing the post-Gabe era. I feel like we're already starting to see it. Did you see the Steam machine? I think that thing, depending on how it's done, could actually be the step. They've been talking about doing this for like 10 years, right? Didn't they talk about doing a Steam machine 10 years ago? Or did they even do one? But it could actually be a console killer for all of the same reasons that I just said. I bought the Nintendo Switch. Right? Or the Switch 2 rather. And I'm sitting there like, why? Why did I buy it? I actually kind of regret it. It feels really good, and it feels a million times better to hold than like the Steam Deck. And it does feel like significantly higher quality. Yeah, for Kirby, the actual reason that I did buy it. Yes, it is an upscale machine, and it is super convenient. Imagine if it had more games on it, right? And it doesn't run games at like a particularly high level of quality, right? It's not like it's this like kick-ass machine. And being able to run games on a lower quality when I'm on the go, or if I want to play them in bed, and then being able to still play them on another, because when you put it into the dock, it doesn't get any better. Yep, dock. It only launched with one exclusive. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird for sure. They put out a box before it was mid and took too long to develop. Didn't have desktop or UI environment. Pseudo wasn't that like 10 years ago? Bought a Switch 2 day one, already sold it. Yeah, I get that, right? And then like a lot of the games that have come out that are exclusive, you know, they kind of are mid. Like the dock does improve performance now. That is a good thing. Donkey Kong Bonanza is a very good game. Pokemon ZA is super mid. I I love Pokemon so much. Like, my love for Pokemon's actually continued to grow. Actually, it reminds me of a funny story. We were at a Halloween party. My buddy had this big fancy Halloween party. And, you know, like 300 people there. Something like that. I was in a fucking conversation. You ever get in a conversation with somebody and you know that you don't know them deep down, but you feel like you might, and they also you kind of feel like they don't know you, and they're also just like, but they feel like they might. So you have that conversation where you're just like, yeah, dude, can't be this long again, man. It can't be this long again. All right, yeah, oh, dude. You hit my line, man. Call me whatever, dude. You know you can call me at any time. I'm always gonna be there for you. But nobody's saying names or anything like that. Like you legitimately don't know each other. Has anybody been in a situation like that before? Because I literally had the most empty, hollow conversation at this Halloween party. This isn't the story that I was gonna tell, but I literally had the most empty, hollow conversation where I was like, I don't think I know this person, but he looks vaguely familiar, and I can tell he's doing the same thing. 20 minutes, I say nothing to this human being at this Halloween party. And I walk away, I walk back up to me, and she goes, I didn't know you knew Patrick Schwarzenegger. I was just in a conversation with this fucking dude, and that's why I probably like thought I recognized him. It's because he's a fucking actor. So I probably like seen him on TV before. I talked to this guy for like 20 fucking minutes. I literally, now if you asked me to pick him out of a lineup, I probably couldn't either. I just talked to this dude and we just said nothing. We literally said nothing. So it was a cool Halloween party though. There were a lot of like really cool people there, right? A lot of really cool people. And after about 2 hours, I had my fill. I was ready to go home. Every Halloween, I like to get home early and I like to order a Fat Sal sandwich and a milkshake. Because usually, and this is like kind of a weird thing, Fat Sal's is like this like kind of like shitty fast food-ish-esque chain. It's gotten a lot worse over the years in LA. And basically they do like kind of like almost like a New York style bodega sandwich, and they put a lot of junk food on it, right? And they have their version of like a traditional gobbler sandwich, right? So like a turkey sandwich with gravy, stuffing, cranberry sauce, and they put like sweet potato fries on theirs. So they do it every year in November, but at midnight on Halloween, it usually goes live. This is how much of a loser I am, bro. I like literally know when fast food restaurants are dropping their shit. I still have a Baja Blast pie in my refrigerator with a slice, like a giant slice out of it, and a video of me and her friend eating it, because I was like, oh, yo, react harder. I'm going to show this on stream. Kind of like Wawa, exactly like Wawa. You're a real one for knowing what Wawa is, D-Stat. It's not every day I get to talk about Wawa. I literally, the Baja Blast pie, I messaged Asmin before it got announced, and I was like, yo, I have some insider information. You gotta fucking get this and eat it on stream. And he didn't answer until he had already streamed it. I think it was just because he like wanted to make it look like he didn't see it. But I watched the stream and dude, that shit was not that good. I'm not gonna lie. It was like, the weirdest thing about it was, yo, by the way, thanks for all those subs. Peter, thank you for the prime. Cook and Roll, thank you very much for that Twitch Prime. Did I read that right? And C Drake, thank you for 6 months. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I'm back. I'll do like a big official, like, I'm gonna be back, like I'm back and like schedule stuff soon. But yeah, essentially, that pie, did anybody else get it? It was so funny though, because I went there the second that it opened, and there were like 4 other dudes who looked like me, all in line, and all they got was a pie. Everybody just got the pie. It looks so unappealing. That's the reason why it is appealing though, bro. That you got to understand, that the appeal of it is how unappealing it looks. Hilder and Payne, thank you very much for the 20 months. That's the same thing that Mia actually said about me too, you know. So I really resonate with that pie. Got the pie, took it 30 minutes to give it to me. Dude, when I ordered that pie, they were so fucking confused. I had never seen somebody more confused at their job than walking up and being like, yo, can I have the Mountain Dew Baja Blast pie? And they're like, you motherfucker. Like, fuck you, dude. They were like so pissed off. They had to like walk into a freezer, get a box cutter. Like, it was like, dude, the craziest thing about it was when I opened the pie, dude, it's good until like 2036. It's crazy. I actually couldn't enjoy it because I started thinking. If I wasn't thinking about the pie at all and like what was inside, also each slice is like fucking 3,000 calories. I'm not even kidding. The texture of it was phenomenal. It was the best. Yo, Mage T, thank you for gifting that sub to Fern. And thank you to both of you for everything that you do for the stream. Thank you. Thanks for kicking off a hype train. We're at 1,575 subs, which is fucking crazy. It's actually fucking crazy. I keep coming up with these like horrible sub goals that I know would like just piss Asmon off. Like, guys, we get to 2,000 subs by the end of the stream. I'm gonna do a pole dancing stream with Asmon and me. like just stuff that he would never do. Dude, Rich, what the fuck, dude? Dude, literally, what the fuck, dude? Just pissing the fuck off. Just like completely use it for content. Dude, I want to do a pole dancing stream with Mia, Riley Reid, Asmongold, and Canute. Did you get Invincible yet? No. Ban that guy. Dude, how fucking good would that be? I heard Canute had already done like a pole dancing thing from the guy who's setting up my stream set up that pole dancing stream. And he basically was like, dude, Canute, he has too many muscles for it. And I was like, just the mental image of Canute just on a pole, like, Rich, look at me go. Here we go, Rich. This is a very small pole, and I have very big hands and muscles. And it's just like, dude, I want to see that in real life so fucking bad. I need to see it. Rich, you've only seen a single post on Reddit? Yo, ban that guy, ban that guy. Did you see Asmon's girl cosplay? Yeah, dude, can you guys not see the wallpaper on my PC? Oh, wow, look, a Facebook ad, cool. Okay, not reacting to that. Breakfast of Champions. Is that chicken fried steak or is that a steak? Is that what steak looks like? Asmon cooked steak? This can't be a steak, right? Like, I hate to be that guy. This is one of those things that, yes, I know it looked delicious when he made it, but you don't take a picture of it. Like, you don't want the photographic evidence that you ate that. You know what I mean? That's like going on the website that my girlfriend's old films used to get posted on and then screenshotting your search history after and posting it on Reddit, being like, yo, dude, this shit needs to be in the Criterion collection. Heaven has a wall, a gate, and a okay, it was one post, a post about streamer drama, one other post, politics. Okay, everybody give the one sub. Oh no. Oh my god, we're right back to fucking another show. Oh no. I thought that there were no politics, bro. Oh, Pancake, thank you, bro. I actually thought that there were no politics. Me? Yeah, I made it. Oh my god, it's actually all politics. I was so wrong. Dude. Holy shit. That is the craziest post I've ever seen. Yo, Tano, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Joseph, thank you. Thank you very much. Dude. AI? Oh, is that AI? I've only used AI for the stupidest things. like in my personal use. Yeah, we actually do use it quite a bit, like work-wise, but I keep making stuff like this. Here, wait. Yo, Fitz, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Yeah, I have fun making stuff like this. Wait. That's my puppy. I just wanted to see what she would look like if she had wings and could breathe fire. Everybody shits on AI. Like, I know it's so popular to shit on AI, and I'm just literally like, dude, I thought that shit was so fucking cool. How high were you? Dude, I don't do any drugs. I actually don't drink either. Yo, legit, thank you so much for gifting that sub. Fitz, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Joseph, thank you for that 1 gifted sub. We're actually about to hit 1,600 subs. That's crazy. I actually don't I don't really even drink anymore. Oh my god, I forgot the Halloween story that I was gonna tell you guys. I every now and then will have like at most 2 drinks, but I guess this is kind of just like a half-ass way of like shooting this out here. But maybe I've said it before, but me and I are doing like IVF. So like I always knew that I was going to completely stop drinking for like whenever I actually had kids. So it's like I already stopped no vaping, no drinking, no drugs. I actually had not I don't think many people are going to believe this, but it's true. Yo, thank you Yi for the gifted sub. Thank you. Are these all the gifted subs for how many posts we made it without a fucking politics post? Yeah, no, it's I actually never smoked marijuana in the past 15 years, maybe more. Yeah, I think 15. I did not inhale. Yeah, dude, honestly, I feel like there was like this like little wave where people acted like marijuana was like better for you than drinking. It's not, dude. Have you ever read the? Look, I'm not here to stress anyone out right now, but it's really bad for you. It's really bad for you. So it's like, look, if somebody makes a decision to do something and that's not good for them and they enjoy it and they know the risks, that's totally fine. Like I literally, like you could literally tell me, hey, I've decided to make this decision. That's fine. I just don't like when people make decisions without actually knowing the risks. And yeah. Wait. Are you... Wait, unfollowed because I told you that weed's not good for you? Yo, I think you smoked so much that you turned into a soft little bitch. Yeah, no, I mean, dead ass though. Dead ass is like, it's actually like pretty bad for your like arteries and shit. Like it's like, it's not good. You should just know that when you do it. Because the thing is like, even like, surprise, surprise, smoking shit, breathing in smoke is not good for you. So like, even if like, and the reason why I say that is because like, even if you're like, okay, but I really want to do it, there's probably other ways to get the same compounds without the bad shit by like eating it or stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I just think people should actually read stuff like that every now and then and just know. In your ass? Yeah, a little frisbee sit. Big old boof. The big old boof dog. Always the way, dude. Fuck my body trying to get the poisons out. Let's cut the line. Let's get down to business and defeat the Hun, dude. Yo, Thick Goliath. Thank you very much. Thank you. The worst effect of weed is that it destroys your productivity. See, that's like actually not what I like care about at all. Dude, we're at a place in like society that even like being productive is not even really a real thing. I just like, I feel like right now, what do you guys think of Brian Johnson? What do you guys think of Brian Johnson? I think Brian Johnson is an interesting cat. I think he's an interesting cat. Wait, you guys don't know who he is? Wait, seriously? He's like the Billy Harrington of health. No. Brian Johnson. He's definitely a little bit of a weird dude in a lot of ways, right? But I
trying to walk it off.
So this guy, right? So he was like the reverse agent guy. Yeah. So he made a shitload of money. I don't remember how he made the money ahead of time. And now he's like, he basically decided to become a vampire. Yo, I'm about to blow your mind right now, but you guys be chill about this. I don't want this clipped everywhere. Okay. Can you guys, oh, he made Venmo. That's right. That's right. Can you guys actually not like clip this everywhere? Because I'm going to tell you something that I'm doing a bigger announcement for later. But like, I'm so fucking excited for this. My plan is to work really hard, like actually be chill. Okay. No. I'm not saying please clip this because it's going to get clipped later when I actually do the real thing. Okay. I'm actually serious. Like, be chill. Okay. If I play Despacito right now, is that song still popular? I've been gone for a little while. If I play a song over it, will it make it so they can't clip it? I don't even know. Dude, I just want to tell you guys, I'm bad at keeping in secrets. Okay. This guy is friends with one of my friends. Okay. Friend of a friend. I've never met him. I don't know him. I am literally talking to him right now. Well, like through my friend I'm going to do, the plan is I'm going to do a YouTube video where we measure Asmon's fucking biomarkers. And basically my idea for it right now is Brian tries to convince Asmon to do things and Asmon tries to convince Brian to do things. But be chill because I'm going to talk about it later, okay? I'm gonna talk about it like late, like straight up. We're gonna talk about it like later and have like a full thing, okay? But dude, that is like, I am working on some cool fucking shit. All right. Anytime that like my camera turns off or anything like that, just know it's because I'm working on the big picture. Okay, I promise. I am literally. There was one thing I was always good at, and that was making fucking good ass shit, not necessarily knowing how to stream it all. Okay, I can make an event, I can make a fucking video. You ask me to fucking stream, I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I'm going to put a lot of fucking work, into shit like that. But this guy, I think he says one thing, and the reason why I got to this when I was talking about the weed, he says one thing that I agree with. I legitimately think that the issue with this, with like what he does, is there's actually no scientific validity to it at all. The reason for that is because he's one guy, he's one dude, and he's doing about 80 different things, probably even more, all at the same time. That's not a double-blind experiment. Yeah, it's it's scientifically the equivalent of being one guide in chat, is what he's doing, right? So if he finds some things that suggest that he's going to live longer, there's no control, it's not double-blind, and you don't even know which part of his stack is doing it. So that is the issue with what he's doing. But I think there's one thing logically that he does say that I actually think makes me care more about my health, which I think is interesting. And that is the fact that he kind of says like, look, we're kind of at like a precipice right now where we actually might get to the spot where we are medically advanced enough to dramatically extend life. And being healthy right now for a little bit, if you're over the age of like 25, might actually get you to that place, right? And I think that that's an interesting thought experiment, right? I think that that is a really interesting thought experiment. Now, I think people have probably been saying that for a really long time when trying to like sell snake oil, right? But I do actually subscribe to that right now. And I do think that even though, unlike him, I'm not going to get a blood boy anytime soon, I do think eating like something a little bit more close to a Mediterranean diet is overall a little bit healthier. Trying to exercise regularly is probably a worthwhile investment, and staying away from things that are bad for you is probably like a little bit worth it. But I'm not gonna feel bad like when I go to like yo, what up, Ava? When I go to like Disney World and I eat like 18 donuts and then get on a roller coaster, shake it all up inside of me, and then take a nap, right? I'm not gonna feel bad about that. There's no reason to extend life just for the sake of extending life. But I also do look at like this is some Disney ass music, huh? I do like look at people like my dad and be like, man, he should have lived a lot longer, right? But yeah, that's what I'm thinking with this guy. Now back to this. This is crazy. And I am actually curious if I get all of that to go through. Dad died at 55. My dad died at 57, actually. So around the same time. It's just crazy. Crazy. But I am actually curious if Asmon's room is unhealthy. I'm curious. I'm actually curious. Because it might not be. It might not be. It is, yes. Mold, yes, it is. Okay, I will say one thing. I am probably the only person in this conversation who's actually been in that room. I am probably the only person who's actually been in that room. The shower curtain, the bathroom was the only thing where I was like, yo, the bathroom's bad. Did it stink? No, not at all. Like, actually does not smell. It smells like your grandma's house. It literally smells like your grandma's house. That's it. So mold? Dude, how many of you have moldy ass grandmas? Stop throwing shade at my bubby. Stop throwing shade at my bubby, duh. What the fuck is wrong with you? Leave my bubby alone. It smells like your abuelita's house if she doesn't have a gato, okay? Morning. Keep your body fat below 20% and above 10%. Walk, lift 2 times a week, 45 minutes each. Walk 8K to 12K steps. And don't eat ultra processed foods. It's 90. Yeah, dude, to be honest, it's actually not that complicated. The hard thing is food, because I think that there's so much pressure on people. It's funny. There's 2 sides of the spectrum. I feel like it's kind of hard to get a job right now. The people who do have jobs are like kind of go-getters. And feel the need to like be go to not lose it. But there's not as much work as there used to be. When you're working really hard, people rush and try to eat the most convenient food and then overeat. When people are unemployed, they overeat to get dopamine, but they don't have money, so they eat lower quality food. I feel like it's only the giga-rich people who actually get good, healthy food. And man, fuck, I'm getting political now. I do think that's why so many people liked RFK. But I think that he's absolutely, I fucking hate that guy. I don't want to go into politics though. I actually fucking hate RFK though. I really don't like him. But I really don't like him. I think he's just, I think he's a liar and I think he's dangerous. But I don't want to get political. Dude, 3 days back and like, ugh. I really don't like him. I really don't like him. He does have a hot wife. Yeah, okay, yeah, all fixed. Yo, yeah, but he bulls, bro. Eat a fucking Pop-Tart. Shut up. Yeah, like the one thing that was really funny on the political front was there was like when he was like in court, I forget what it was actually for. And she was behind him because his wife was Larry David. For anyone who doesn't know, Larry David's wife in Curb Your Enthusiasm. And there was a picture of Bernie Sanders when he was talking, and Cheryl's behind him. And somebody like posted something. They were like, "This episode of Curb Your Enthusiasm looks weird as fuck." Oh man, it's so good. He has some good takes and he has some bad ones. Here's the issue, bro. And I'm saying this, I don't care. This has nothing to do with politics, right? Liars will always have a few good takes. That's how they sell their lie. Don't fucking fall for that ever. Don't ever be like, oh, he's got something. They are using, it's two truths and a lie, man. They're using something, and a lot of the time, even the stuff that sounds really good, they're just pulling you down like a little conspiracy rabbit hole a lot of the time. Like, yeah, a good liar makes you think, yeah, and they also operate on like things that are going to pull you in. They're going to try to make you scared or something like that, right? They're going to find what makes you tick. It's easy to listen to somebody who's lying about health shit because nobody wants to be unhealthy. Nobody wants the people around them to be unhealthy, right? So, like, that's the thing. If you say, hey, I want America to be healthy again, nobody disagrees with that. Everybody wants everybody to be healthier. Like, if I could magically snap my fingers and make people healthier, that'd be great. But then when you actually sit there and say a bunch of things, somebody said, like, why is he a liar? The thing is when you go and actually look at the scientific facts of what he's talking about, you look at the research, go look at papers, or look at like trusted people who are talking about it, even the stuff that he is saying that might be true is usually not found off of strong scientific information and strong data, and it's being manipulated and being twisted, or it's being misunderstood. So even the certain things where he might not be lying, facts are being misrepresented. The Tylenol thing and the autism thing in general are very interesting because of how weird the data is. There's actually a really good video that came out where Hank Green went through and started to dig deeper and deeper on all the papers. Autism announcement. Yeah, guys. So that's the point of the whole stream. That's one of the other videos that I want to do. One of the other videos that I really wanted to do is I want to get me, Asmin, and Mia, and we all get autism tested. Because I think Melissa, or Mia rather, is more, I think she's more autistic than me and Asmin. 100%. I actually do. Bro, you have ADHD? Yeah, I thought I was raising with autism. I actually think that I don't. I think I just have really bad ADHD. Y'all are on the spectrum 100%. I have never once thought that Asmin had autism until the other day. I legitimately, what to me is, dude, she has special interests. Like Disney's Dreamlight Valley. And she's very literal. When he suggested Where the Winds Meet, yeah, that was the first tip, right? When he said, yo, we should play Where the Winds Meet, that's why I was like, yo, dude, there might be something neurologically divergent about you. No. The other day when I actually was like, oh my God, this is actually like, this is a good YouTube video, was when he, okay, so the one other thing that was like, there's something different about his brain, even if it's not, it could not be like, it could be like some sort of like insane memory thing. Dude, the transmog competitions are wild. Asmon has the best memory out of any human being I've ever met. Like, it's not even close. Like, he's the most insane memory. It's wild. Like, it's actually wild. Like, when I talked to him the other day, and he remembered every single game and the amount of hours that I played it on Steam, I was like, okay, this is like pretty wild. This is actually pretty wild. Oh yeah, Halloween story, and then we're gonna move on. Oh, other idea that I had though, that I think would actually be really cool though, before we move on from this Reddit post, I actually think, and this is never gonna happen, literally ever, but if it was gonna happen, this would be the way that happened. I think it would be so crazy to do a subathon where I live in his backyard with a group of contractors that I like find. Like, I go around for the first few days to like different parking lots and get like a bunch of contractors. I camp out in his backyard, and during the entire thing, we go room by room and completely remodel the house. And then I have pictures of where all of the trash goes, like all the clutter, and then put all the clutter back exactly where it goes. So like, just remodel the entire house without moving any of the clutter. Because the thing is like, I feel like a new carpet would be nice, right? But my man wants his piles where my man wants his piles, and I'm the same way. I just have Mia now, who doesn't let me put my litter where I want to put my litter. So it's just like, you know, I gotta put my litter in different, like, I gotta hide my litter in closets and stuff like that, you know? That sim life, dude, she's playing the Sims IRL. Oh yeah, so that was the thing so we were at the Halloween party, and this actually is kind of in line with what we were saying. So Mia, straight up, I'm like, because of the IVF thing and things like that, we have some time before we're gonna fully stop drinking, but the most we'll ever do is 2 drinks in like a week, right? 2 drinks for her is a lot different than 2 drinks for me, right? If I have 2 drinks, I'm a little tired. That's about it. You know, all right, I'm a little bit tired. Mia having 2 drinks, that's a full night of drinking, like 100%, right? Like she just always has been. Like if we went to like, do not say IDF thing. I said IVF. Bro, we're not joining the Israeli army. What are you fucking talking about? We're saying we're getting ready. We're getting ready. We're getting ready to like start our family. We're not going to Israel. They're like, yeah, think about starting. Yeah, but what do you fucking think about Israel, Jew? I'm like, man, chill, dude. I haven't even been in a synagogue since my bar mitzvah. Fuck off, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Oh man, you guys are scaring me. I might have to hop back into the channel, just like whoop. Okay, so me and I are at this Halloween party. dude, yeah, just combining Luigi and my Judaism, bro. So me and I are at this Halloween party. She's had 2 drinks. We've been there like the whole time. It's like bars close. My friend like rented out a bar for the Halloween party. They close at like 2 in the morning in LA, something like that. And straight up, it's like 1:30, something like that, like 1:30 in the morning. And I'm like, yo, let's go. I'm exhausted, and you know, it's the end of the night. I don't want to get stuck in the Halloween. It was on actual Halloween. I was like, I don't want to get stuck in the actual Halloween traffic at 2 when everybody's leaving the bar. And I go, you ready to go? And she, no. You know, what? She goes, I'm having fun. Go get me water. I go to get her water. And I turn around. She's sitting on a couch by herself playing Pokemon Go on her phone. That was her having fun at a party. I like walk back up to her. I'm like, dude, you're playing Pokemon Go. We can do this. She's like, leave me alone. I like the ambiance. And she just played Pokemon Go till 2 in the morning. Literally just played Pokemon Go until the bar closed. I saw her too hitting the side button. I knew she was fucking buying. She was buying her egg incubators and shit. She like, and then we get in the fucking car. We're on our way back home, and she literally, I am so tired. I can't believe you got me to stay out that late. Huh? Like, what? This is the story of my life, dude. That's actually the story of my life. She's just playing fucking Pokemon Go. She's just playing Pokemon Go in the fucking bar. Oh man. I was gonna like do like for most of my streams we're gonna do them together, her and I. But she was just up so late last night playing Baldur's Gate that I didn't even bother asking her. And I figured that, you know, I was already going to be on my way out to Texas. So today I'm going solo dolo. But yeah, dude, I don't know why I actually do. Like, this is crazy. It's crazy how good AI is at doing certain things. And I'm like excited for it to actually start doing more useful things. I know a lot of people are like scared about AI. I'm not scared about AI at all. I am actually not scared at all. Are you guys scared? Yeah, this is like kind of all politics, huh? This is like all politics. No, not scared. Yo, Jake, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Wait, so like nobody's scared. So it's just people on Twitter who are scared because they're like cowards. Worried about the resources required for it? Valid. Yeah, dude, honestly, like Twitter might be the worst thing. Period. Like, I just feel like going on Twitter is like not the move ever. Because I'm not gonna lie, I actually really didn't want to stream like at all. Because I thought Twitch was gonna be miserable because I thought Twitch was gonna be like Twitter. And it's not. This is nice. This is like actually like the same as it's always been. I'm like super fucking happy. I'm having like a great time. It's like all the same people who are all like the same. It's like so here's one of the bad things about like AI in general. Like when you look right now, you paint dolls, they're toy soldiers. And there's actually a lot of lore behind each and every one. But Twitter's like a COD lobby? No, COD lobbies were at least kind of funny, man. They're at least kind of funny. My dolls have lore. Gimple goes, my dolls have lore too. This is the most disgusting mental image that I've ever fucking had, bro. COD lobbies were funny. They were funny, man. With your ADHD, do you have the patience to paint? It's the most soothing thing ever. It like hones me in and I get like super focused. I just struggle to start painting. That's like the issue. You guys want to see one of the ones I've been working on? I haven't gotten to paint in like 2 weeks, but I'll show you really quick. I am chilling with it. So this is probably not going to look great without the lighting being on, but Here, wait. Fuck, man. Dude, do you ever like try to look in a mirror and like fix your hair? Like, dude, I feel fuck. Fuck. Fuck me right in that. You guys can't even see it. You guys can't even see it. Like, you can't see any of the detail. Like, you can't see the shading on the red, and you can't see any of the highlights. They're not anywhere near done, those, but those are the two that I've been working on. That was rough to actually show. I'm getting pretty good. Probably need light. Yeah, I'll post some pictures later somewhere. Shit camera, shit Richard. It is what it is. Dude, what's up, Den? How you doing? That's sick. How long have you been doing it? I've really only been trying to paint for honestly a couple months. And I've probably only gotten like 3 to 10 good sessions in, somewhere in that area. The truth of the matter is like when I first got back into 40K, I just could not stop buying and building. Cavrion, I'm pretty sure I got him into it. And then basically, yeah, I'm hyped for 500 worlds. And then, essentially what, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then basically what ended up happening was I was just building and I was going to tournaments, and then I would just like dunk them in random colors of paint, because I just need to get to the tournament and have it battle ready. And then I've like gone back and like started doing stuff better. Do you use magnifying glasses? No, I try not to. Every now and then I'll throw them on, but not really. Where was I though? What was I saying? Oh, the robot thing with that robot shit. Dude, that thing's like a total scam. You guys saw that like a few weeks ago, right? The robot, you know what I'm talking about? And we were talking about the AI shit too, but you guys saw like the robot, the Neo robot. Yeah, dude, you guys saw it was like a total scam, right? I'm sure probably every streamer was talking about it that day, right? Holy crap. Yeah, it's just a dude in VR goggles and you can't even fucking do anything. And they also just like, they get permission to just look in your house at any time. Holy crap, that is crazy. It's just like some random dude's like the robot's moving kind of funny. You're like, yo, dude, chill, like fucking wild. Like I don't want no robot doing Mia's laundry. It's crazy. Actually crazy. Yeah, no, you're just like having like an intimate moment with your wife and you just like fucking turn it the fuck off, but you can't turn it off. Like you can't turn it off at all. But here's the one thing I will say about AI. I think some people are like, yeah, look, dude, that's a really weird noise to hear from the chair. You know what I'm saying? So the thing with AI, I feel like all the people who are scared of AI, the thing is if it actually gets so bad, society would have to collapse, and it's all ogre anyway, right? Like it's just all ogre. There's nothing you can do about that, right? If it actually does, like if it gets so bad that like nobody can exist at all, like it's all ogre. Like who cares? Like it's over. It's over anyway. Like can't like that's like being like the earth is gonna get like soaked up by the sun, right? Big things have changed before, and honestly, like the main thing that would have to change is society. Imagine if we're actually productive enough that everybody has food. It might actually just get better for everybody. Yo, what's up, Nikki? But there's no way to predict it. So I don't think there's a reason to be scared of it. And I'm going to keep just making like shitty little videos of my dog breathing fire because it's funny. Dude, I have 3 years of daily dose of the internet videos that I haven't watched. Is he still good? Like, how much did I actually miss? Can I tell you something? I have never made a TikTok. I have not watched Daily Dose throughout like 3 years. I plan on like doing, yo, what up, Red Eddie? Nice to see you, dude. Nice to see you. Didn't know you watched Daily Dose before. I've watched Daily Dose, yeah, but I haven't watched it in 3 years. We're gonna check it out right now. But he made highlights per year. Ooh, that is actually a good place to start. But yeah, I am probably gonna do like some TikTok stuff with Mia because she loves TikTok. You like basically her version of streaming is finding a bunch of TikToks and then showing them to me later. And I'm like, Pog, Pog. That's so sick, Pog. You're so funny, streamer. Damn, last time I watched you won your Mountain Dew giveaway and didn't get to say thanks. Yo, you're welcome, bro. Dude, that's sick, man. Yeah. Me and I are still going strong. Here, let's watch this though.
Videos ever.
Hold it. Mr. Krabs. No way. Put him right here. He looks so cute. Oh my god.
Bro.
Why are you still here? Go away.
Wilson just coughed and farted.
Dude, after not streaming for a while, the craziest things you kind of like react to in a weird way. Like, dude, you put a cow farting in front of me and I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna get banned. Like you feel like you can't watch certain things. But then like you stream long enough and you'll watch all 3 Lord of the Rings movies on stream. Like you'll literally just like watch all 3. You don't give a fuck. But now like you put a cow farting in front of me, I'm like, ooh, this might be TOS. I should double check the Streamo packet.
I need an egg. Thank you.
That's crazy. Bro, I fucking hate birds. I fucking hate them. They freak me the fuck out. There's something wrong with them. Is it like a human thing to not like birds? Or do like some of you like birds like fucking idiots? Yes, it's a human thing. Owls are the best. I fuck with owls. Owls, I don't even really consider owls birds personally. I think owls are real. Let's start there. Birds are fucked up. Dude, they are literally the descendants of dinosaurs. Imagine trusting them. Smart people.
These people were lost and stopped.
Dude, it's so funny because like in college, I would have been those guys. And now I'm like such a Karen that like just hearing them scream, even on my YouTube, I'm like ready to call the cops. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about these guys. Here, wait, let's move this to here. Is this over to the side before? That's better. And just like, they're really disturbing the peace.
Directions.
Buenas tardes, perdona, para Bolonia. Para allá. Venga, gracias. Qué bueno, tío. Ole.
That's an American ass fish, bro.
Oh my God.
That's actually been me trying to wake up for these fucking streams, man. I'm curious, why do they spit? Does anybody know? Do we have any like biologists here? Like, why do they spit? Like why? What does it accomplish? Yeah, wait, why are you guys talking about llamas?
This sheep was stuck in a trench and got rescued.
Молодец, Света. Умничка. Умничка. Все, операция удалась.
You know what that reminds me? You know what that fucking reminds me of? Yo, DJ Jess, thank you very much for the prime. That fucking reminds me of was it Bear Grylls? Fuck.
Fissures can be dangerous, but there is a way to do it.
Sometimes you get these lava bridges that cross them over, sort of in the same way you get snow bridges over crevasses, but you've got to be really, really careful crossing these, just because you don't know what's solid and what's hollow underneath.
It's such a fucking classic, dude. It's actually such a fucking... Dude, that guy was such a fucking hack. The thing that I disliked about him, too, was it was just like... It was so dangerous, because, like, imagine you actually get in a survival situation, you listen to a single thing that he said. Man vs. Wild was all real. Yo, Plaid, thank you very much for the 8 months. Thank you. Dude, he had people drinking piss, man. He had people drinking piss. Still love Bear Grylls. It's good television if you know that you should never do any of it, and he's literally telling you how to die faster. Like, it was entertaining, fraudulent shit, you know? What's this?
A rock, and so she, as soon as she can, she escapes with the rock.
Dr. Ainley, is there such thing
oh my God, it's
insanity
Werner
among penguins?
I've seen this.
I try to avoid a definition of insanity or derangement. I don't mean that a penguin might believe he or she is Lenin or Napoleon Bonaparte.
But could they just go crazy because they've had enough of their colony?
Well, I've never seen a penguin bashing its head against a rock. They do get disoriented. They end up in places they shouldn't be, a long way from the ocean.
These penguins are all heading to the open water to the right. But one of them caught our eye, the one in the center. He would neither go towards the feeding grounds at the edge of the ice, nor return to the colony. Shortly afterwards, we saw him heading straight towards the mountains, some 70 kilometers away.
I don't know why in my head right now I'm imagining that
Dr.
this
Ainley
penguin's
explained
NMP.
that even if he caught him and brought him back to the colony, he would immediately head right back for the mountains. But why?
I see the headlights.
One of these disoriented or deranged penguins showed up at the New Harbor diving camp, already some 80 kilometers away from where it should be. The rules for the humans are: do not disturb or hold up the penguin. Stand still and let him go on his way.
Yeah, thank you, Bodwa.
And here he's heading off into the interior of the vast continent. With 5,000 kilometers ahead of him, He's heading towards certain death.
Oh man. Dude, okay, so I actually fucking love Werner Herzog. Like, I am obsessed with Werner Herzog. And my friend, I'm not even gonna like name drop him right now because you wouldn't believe me anyway. But my best friend's dad is like a very famous actor. And I was hanging out with him. And I was talking about Werner Herzog, and he knows him, right? He like has gotten to have dinner with him a few different times. And straight up, I was like, what's he like in real life? I was like curious. It's like, is he, like as a fan, is he like that, basically? And he was like, yeah. He's like, one time we were having dinner, and basically at wherever they were having dinner, it was like one of Werner's houses, and it was like a full glass ceiling, kind of like, I don't know what you would call that, maybe like an atrium or something like that, but it was like a solarium. I think that's what it's called, a solarium. So it's like all glass, you know what I'm talking about? Like one of those like bubbles, all glass solarium, big kitchen table. And apparently Werner's just like looking up at the top of like the glass above him. And my friend's dad says to him, what's on your mind? Like, you seem distracted. And he goes, sometimes the raccoons, they walk onto the roof, not knowing we observe them like mad gods. And the raccoons, they begin to fornicate in a sick dance of life. I can see their balls bouncing against another raccoon, not in hatred, but in need. I call it the raccoon porn movie theater. I was just like, dude, this guy can't turn it off. Like, he can't fucking turn it off. Imagine just eating dinner and this guy's just talking about, you guys have seen the birds one, right? Like when he's talking about the birds. This is the best clip to ever be on the internet.
Herzog is stranded in the jungle with a 300-ton steamship that won't move, and time is running out. He needs money to move the ship, but no one will invest unless the ship moves first. Behind his back, some of the actors are talking about getting out while the getting is good. Only a few of the cast, crew, and Indians believe in his dream anymore. Even Herzog is beginning to wonder.
Of course, we are challenging nature itself, and it hits back. It just hits back, that's all, and that's grandiose about it, and we have to accept that it is much stronger than we are. Kinski always says it's full of erotic elements. I don't see it so much erotic, I see it more full of obscenity. It's just, and nature here is vile and base. I wouldn't see anything erotical here. I would see fornication and asphyxiation and choking and fighting for survival and growing and just rotting away. Of course, there's a lot of misery, but it is the same misery that is all around us. The trees here are in misery and the birds are in misery. I don't think they sing, they just screech in pain.
Dude, that is the best clip I've ever fucking seen. It's so fucking good. The birds don't sing, they just screech in pain. Fucking genius, dude. Have you guys ever heard about this shit? This Fitz Carlotto guy, or whatever his name is? When the Meat's new game coming out today? Yeah, but it's coming out like later, so I'm probably not gonna play it till tomorrow. Is pretty much what I'm thinking. Klaus Kinski, is that what this guy's name is? The actor? Dude, this guy's like the craziest dude ever.
Normally, the subjects of my production hell videos are films that most people are pretty familiar with. Bloated blockbusters that fell victim to the hubris and ambition of
Have you guys ever
directors
watched
and
The Island of
stars,
Dr. Moreau?
or famously troubled projects beset by every problem under the sun. But from time to time, I happen to come across lesser-known productions that make the biggest disasters in Hollywood seem like child's play in comparison. And one of those movies is Fitzcarraldo, a West German epic
If you've never watched The Island of Dr. Moreau, like, don't expect a good movie, but you should 100% watch it. Oh, yeah, definitely read it. Definitely read it. But that is like the most insane shit. Watching Marlon Brando just be a nut job, dude. An absolute, yes, it is a fever dream. Watching Marlon Brando just like accumulate mass and cover himself in sunscreen is something that you need to have in your life.
Adventure film directed by famously insane auteur Werner Herzog, starring one of the most infamously volatile actors in the industry, and centering around one man's attempt to drag a 300-ton steamship through the Peruvian rainforest so that he can build an opera house in the middle of nowhere. Okay, sure. Not only did its production include the usual chaotic hirings and firings, technical and logistical nightmares,
I think that's in this.
Financial disasters, tyrannical directors and clashing personalities on set, but it actually graduated into physical fights, stabbings, accidental deaths, people chainsawing their own limbs off, and plots to murder the very star of the film. In short, it's perfect fodder for another episode of Production Hell. The movie was inspired by the real-life story of Carlos Fitzcarrald, a 19th century business tycoon who transported a 30-ton steamship through the Peruvian rainforest to establish a new trading route that opened up big areas of the country. You're boring everybody! For whatever reason, German filmmaker Werner Herzog decided that he really wanted to make a movie about the man's accomplishment, intending to produce and direct the movie by himself. I mean, he definitely took a few liberties with the story, that's for sure. The real Fitzcarrald was changed to an Irishman named Fitzgerald, and instead of opening up a new trade route, Fitzgerald became a batshit crazy music lover who dreams of building an opera house in the city of Iquitos. And instead of going the long way round, he decides to just drag his 300-ton ship over a mountain that's standing in the way, using local tribesmen to do most of the heavy work. It was an ambitious plan for sure, involving months of shooting on location in the South American rainforest, which was no easy thing, even for the much bigger and better funded American
I don't know how you guys feel, but when I watch like one of these old movies that has all of that effort in it and has practical effects, it does still feel more powerful to me, but that might be, I'm not just saying like crazy things like this, just in general, like practical effects. I feel like it has more weight to me, but I feel like it could also be because there's like a bit of nostalgia. But like if I watch like a new, and don't get me wrong, like I used to love superhero movies too. So if there's nostalgia there would probably be nostalgia around that as well. But like when I watch, well, I tried to watch like the new Ant-Man, and it just looked like I was watching a streamer in front of a green screen. It was like so fucking shit, and it was so overdone, and there was so much just shit flying in your face. It was like, I can't even fucking look at this. Like, there's so much going on, I can't look. I don't even know what Peacemaker is, by the way.
Film industry,
what is
which
it?
wasn't exactly swimming in money. Still, by 1979, everything was ready, and the movie went into production. And then, the problems began. The first of which was the remote jungle environment, which proved to be hostile to both man and machine. Film equipment frequently broke down in the hot, humid weather, disease and heat exhaustion were constant problems for the cast and crew, and the local wildlife didn't exactly make things easier. One Peruvian worker hired to clear trees was bitten on the ankle by a poisonous snake. Luckily for him, though, he had just the tool for the job, and immediately used his chainsaw to amputate his own foot before the poison could spread.
Boy.
Dude, I feel like okay, it was like straight up, so many of these old movies, it was like this person died to this. Like there's a dead person in the background of this movie. A chariot happened and somebody fucking died. And now like the only thing you need to worry about on a set is a Baldwin. it's like changed so much compared to what it used to be like. Because it was like, was it Spartacus? Like 3 people died on? Or no, I think it was like actually a different movie, same kind of period piece. And then also by Lee, like, here's my only thing. There's like 2 things that will make me tend to not watch a movie, for better or for worse, because sometimes it's wrong. If I see that it has like a YouTuber or a streamer in it, like, no, I won't watch that. Like, straight up garbage. And if it has a wrestler in it, I won't watch it. Straight up garbage. Yo, Vision, thank you very much for the Prime. Thank you. It was Ben-Hur. You're right. Yo, Balmung, you were right. It was Ben-Hur. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, no, if something's got a streamer in it, they're desperate to try to get views. They haven't made something good, so they're looking to get views. And I think wrestlers are just the original streamers. That's it. Now, do things break the rules occasionally? Yeah. Occasionally, things will break the rule. But not always. Even Asmund, dude, imagine watching like a dramatic movie. Like Asmund's a great streamer. I love watching him as a streamer. Imagine watching a dramatic movie with people acting. I'm not talking about like, you know, like crappy acting, like good acting. And then Asmund just comes out and like, well, what do you mean, dude? What do you mean? Like I don't need to put those 2 things together. You know what I mean? It's 2 different things. It's not what I want. I feel like wrestlers in movies is just like, thank you, you just saved me my money. I don't need to watch this. Mostly The Rock. I don't fuck with The Rock. I don't like The Rock. The only thing that made me like The Rock more was they were like, yo, he's pissing in bottles. And I was like, dude, fuck yeah, man. I was like, this guy's based. It's so funny. He's like actually just a streamer. It's pretty much exactly what I was just saying. Dude, that guy was just pissing in bottles. Do you guys see that shit? But the weird thing was he was handing the bottles to people. Peanut Butter Falcon? The Rock's not in the Peanut Butter Falcon. What are you talking about? Peanut Butter Falcon's Shia LaBeouf. The only time that he's not like what? Jumanji was good though? Yo, you're kidding. I should have known you had bad taste when I saw you in my stream.
Quickly.
Apparently, though, Herzog was impressed by his quick thinking and commented later, it was a good decision. He lived. The region was also experiencing one of the driest periods in years, and the water level of the river dropped.
I've been gone for a little while. What does mean? I keep seeing it. People keep going What is that, bro? Wait, what is happening? What is Why are you guys, and now you guys are laughing at me with like different, so great to see you back. Is an emote. Thank you. Is a sacred mantra. Okay, Jesus. Emote. Wait, it's Omega Lol? Wait, no, that is Omega Lol. Omega what? Jesus, I hate this. I'm so I'm so out of it. Back in my day, we used to listen to gotchi music, and we'd kick W in the chat. We'd slam those farts. Mage T's gonna fix all of the 7TV shit, but then I need to have 7TV to be able to see it, right? So I need to make sure that I add that. I'm so I'm like so mad that I don't know what looks like right now. Because to me it sounds like you guys are eating. Like you're just like I'm so confused. Is that fucking Gremlo? What a baby.
That the ship ended up stranded on a sandbar for months, delaying the production while they waited for the water level to rise again. By the time they were able to get it moving again, the worst rainy season in living memory was upon them, which added to the misery and danger of the shoot. I mean, you can kind of tell from this interview that Herzog wasn't exactly having the time of his life in the jungle.
The trees here are in
This is what
misery.
we just
and
watched.
The birds are in misery. I don't think they sing, they just screech in pain.
The weather also caused lots of problems for transportation. Not one, but 2 planes
Dude, it's
ferrying
nice to see
crew
you,
and
Grant
equipment
Lowe.
to the set crashed in the jungle, leaving 5 people with major injuries and one of them permanently paralysed. The plan to winch a 300-ton steamship over a mountain wasn't going too well either. The Brazilian engineer in charge of the operation resigned after telling Herzog there was a greater than 50% chance that the cables holding it in place would snap and the whole thing would roll back down the hill, killing anyone in its path. But apparently Herzog was like, nah, it'll be fine, and just went ahead with it anyway.
Not a great plan.
That's like actually like that's like starting OTK. There's more than a 50%. Let it roll.
Well, with the cast and crew either. Injuries and illness on set were frequent. Supply problems meant the food was borderline inedible.
Yeah,
and
Muffin, I will.
tensions soon rose with the 1,000 or so local extras brought in to help with the production. Most of them had travelled hundreds of miles to be there and were excited to appear in their first movie, not knowing that they'd spend most of their time housed in prison camp conditions, cutting down trees and hauling gear through knee-high mud for months longer than they'd expected. The cheap local beer they relied on to keep the extras amused soon ran out, and the only form of entertainment were games of football, until the unthinkable happened. The ball bursts. Son of a bitch! Also, and I've never been able to fully verify this, but apparently to help ease tensions, the production actually hired ladies of the night to live and work at the camp for the duration of the shoot. Otherwise, a local priest warned them that the men would quickly go insane. Damn, man, this movie must have been fucking
priest
wild.
said that?
Relations with the indigenous tribes in the area gradually deteriorated over the course of the shoot as
That's
well. One group launched a
crazy.
hit-and-run raid on the film camp.
Imagine a priest being like, "Yo, the ball broke. We can't play soccer anymore." But God has an idea. God, yo. Level 60 priest? Bro, level 60 shadow priest, maybe.
Camp where one of the crew barely survived an arrow to his throat and his wife was hit in the stomach, forcing the camp doctor to do emergency surgery on a kitchen table to save her life.
Wait, where did the arrows come
Another
from?
tribe became angry when Herzog constructed a village on their land without permission and decided to retaliate by burning down the entire set. It took Herzog 13 months.
What is a Peruvian Indian? Like, that's like Indian, like, they're saying it like the old school way. Yo, Gremlo, thank you for 19 months. It is nice to be back and it's very nice to see you. That's like, they're basically saying indigenous Peruvian. They're just saying it like they wouldn't be allowed to say this now. What we can find Claude Reagan and we can talk to his manager.
Months to find a suitable location to replace it. The actors were also becoming a big problem. Jack Nicholson was originally set to play the title role, but the studio couldn't afford his $5 million salary and instead went with Jason Robards, with Mick Jagger of all people signed up to play opposite him.
Did Mick Jagger
Robards
act?
was struck down with dysentery.
Yo, Rowdy, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Thank you.
Refused to let him return, meaning that not only did they have to find a replacement, but they'd also have to reshoot all of his previous scenes with the new actor. The delay proved to be too much for Jagger, who was forced to abandon the production to go on tour with the Rolling Stones.
5 mil
so
in the
his character was
70s.
written out of the script
Wait, how much would that be adjusted for inflation? How much would that actually be? Is anybody like good at the quick maths? Like if he made 3 million, like I wonder how much it would actually be. Like I wonder how much it would cost to hire Jack Nicholson in a movie technically now. Like about 350. Yeah, that makes sense, man. Isn't Jack Nicholson like, doesn't he just like, didn't he like post something like not that long ago, just like basically talking about how he just like wakes up every day and just like eats a sandwich under a tree and how his life's awesome? Dude's like owning about 18 million, dude. That's crazy. That is crazy.
completely. Now, this is the point where things went from borderline disaster to full-blown nightmare when Herzog decided to hire German actor Klaus Kinski as his new leading man. Kinski was famous for his explosive
It's probably
temper.
higher now. It's probably higher now. But back in the day, the infinite money glitch was $12 million, like 10 years ago. So it's probably higher now. But basically, like 12 million was the number that if you had $12 million, you basically have like a you'd be able to live off the interest, go on like 2 vacations a year, have a family, and never spend any of your money. Which, so like $12 million, like after you're like past the $12 million, like you are doing like, if you're actually spending that money, you're just doing opulent shit. And like you could live, it used to be $12 million. You could live like an insane life, never really have to worry about money and think about anything, as long as you weren't doing like crazy shit and you're never spending any of your money. Now, I don't even know what that mark would be. I truly don't. Cause like shit's crazy now. Like, isn't Chipotle like $20?
And being difficult to work with, even on easy shoots. Herzog himself had worked with the man on 3 previous movies, and every time they'd almost come to blows, so bringing him into an already stressful production in a harsh jungle environment went about as well as you might expect.
And interest is lower? True.
Komm, leck mich doch am Arsch, Mensch! Wir drehen einen Film! Und wir werden dich auf deinen Platz zurückverweisen, wo du hingehörst, du Idiot!
Kinski proved to be just as much of a nightmare on set as he was on every other movie, ranting and raving at anyone within range, constantly clashing with the director over every creative decision, and according to some accounts, he actually got physical with members of the crew. The situation eventually escalated to the point where Herzog claimed that one of the local elders took him aside and offered to have the man killed. Herzog replied that they couldn't kill him yet because he needed Kinski for the rest of the film, and actually ended up playing up the tensions for the movie itself. The scenes where the natives look like they want to kill Kinski aren't acting, they really did want to lynch the guy. Filming finally wrapped at the end of 1981.
He's the original
2 years
streamer,
after
bro.
production began,
Thank you,
with a cast
Rowdy.
and crew
Thank
that were
you.
exhausted, sick, injured, and probably thoroughly tired of shooting in rainforests. The movie released in March the following year to decent reviews, although it eventually went on to achieve a kind of cult status as people learn more about its horribly troubled production. And honestly, when you think about the endless problems, disasters, and conflicts, many of them self-inflicted, that were involved in the making of this thing, it's nothing short of a miracle that this film even got finished. Werner Herzog has always been a director willing to take risks and push himself and his crew to breaking point, and you've got to respect that kind of artistic commitment, but you also have to ask yourself, was the finished product really worth it? I don't know, man, but I do know that films like this are the kind of thing that make this crazy industry so fascinating to talk about. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away,
dude,
now.
that is like, that just like popped up and I was like, fuck it, let's watch it. Dude, so fucking wild. Like, actually so fucking wild to think about that. Like, oh my god, he has the Island of Dr. Moreau too. Like, can you imagine just working with the worst people ever because you think it's good content? Like, I can't imagine. That's crazy. The Louvre video that we were watching the other day, dude, what's up, bro? Dude, thanks for 10 months, man. Are you playing this Where the Winds Meet thing? Are you playing Where the Winds Meet today? When does that come out? Yo, new drama just dropped. They're getting rid of pennies.
Money exists to facilitate the exchange of goods and services. And pennies don't do that effectively.
Pennies and nickels both cost more to make than they are worth, and they outlived their utility a long, long time ago.
The penny ends up being, I think, a good metaphor for some of the larger problems that we've got.
Good morning, John. 15 years.
After you first called for its destruction, the final penny has likely been minted. Now, I say likely because the penny is still a penny and the laws of the US still call for the necessary amount of pennies to be printed. It's just that the Department of the Treasury, under the direction of Donald Trump, has decided that the necessary number of pennies is 0. And so, I get to knock another square off my 2025 bingo card, which I have to say has been going pretty well. John, this week I decided has been going.
Wait, the audio desync's back? No shot. Is there actually an audio desync? Because there wasn't before. It might be like a processing thing. I'll figure it out. So we're actually getting rid of pennies. And so I imagine you still are able to use the pennies that you have. But the thing is if he does this, could easily get pennies back because they could just change the printing amount. Why would RFK ban pasta? Wait, I'm actually super curious about this. 5 people fired from the Trump administration in 1 month. All right, that's a little charged. Surprise Taylor Swift album. Bro, I didn't get to talk about the Taylor Swift album. Holy shit, she's horrible, huh? She's so bad. Did you guys see the video? Did you guys see the fucking video? Oh my god, the Taylor Swift. Somebody took the lyrics and put it to MF Doom, like rapped like it was MF Doom, and it was actually kind of good. Dude, holy shit, it's so bad. Here, wait. This is the dude. This is the dude.
If you hate Taylor Swift's lyrics, just pretend they were written by MF Doom.
I was your father figure. We drank that brown liquor. You made a deal with this devil. Turns out my dick's bigger. You want to fight, you found it. I got the place surrounded. You'll be sleeping with fishes before you know that you're drowning. Whose portrait's on the mantle? Who covered up your scandals? Mistake my kindness for weakness and find your card canceled. I was your father figure. You pulled the wrong trigger. This empire belongs to me, Taylor.
If you hate Taylor Swift's lyrics,
not as bad, right? Like, not as bad. I think that shit's so fucking funny. Who wrote that fucking album, man? Like, who actually wrote that? Where did this go? Wait, end of the penny. Wait, I want to look at the Apple Vision amateur. What does that mean? What happened with Apple Vision? That is one of my favorite YouTube videos that came out. I remember I was actually in Florida with Zerv. When it came out, I remember walking around the premises of Universal Studios watching it, the Eddie Burback video with the Apple Vision. They're still doing it. Does it do anything? Steam Frame is about to happen. Is the Steam one going to be that much better though? It looks smaller, which is good. The funny thing about Taylor Swift, everybody seems to hate her songs, but then one plays on the radio and everybody sings along. So when I worked in the music industry, there was like, basically the way that worked was you would just pay a shitload of money to have stuff play on the radio over and over and over again, right? And you're not making money off of it being on the radio, right? But you would play it over and over and over and over and over again because people like patterns and they like familiar things. So you just spend a shitload of fucking money because it doesn't matter if it's good. If you're familiar with it, you'll start singing along and start doing stuff. It's just like how the human brain works. That's why, like, when you like go back and listen to stuff, you listen to it the first time, it sounds like shit, and then you go back and you're like, yo, this is actually pretty good. And that's why, like, still in my head right now is like, bah, bah, bah. like, I still have that in my head, right? Like, maybe that song is just good. Right? Maybe that song is just good. That's how Nepo babies are made. I mean, that's just how music's sold in general. Nepo babies are actually made when a man loves a woman. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if that's too, if that's like too, that might not be the right take anymore. I don't know. I've been gone for a little while, but yeah, the thing with music is like you just throw it out there over and over again until you hear it. Taylor Swift, though, I feel like people love going to her concerts, and you guys might think I'm weird right now. I don't get why anybody ever wants to go to a concert ever. I've been to a few, and there's like a few that like I would want to go to if I could go back in time. Like the Slane Castle concert for the Red Hot Chili Peppers I'd want to go to that one. And I want to see like Led Zeppelin for the one where they recorded Listen to This, Eddie. And I also really, I saw the Who in concert. Obviously, they were down quite a few. But I saw the Who. And then I saw Rush. And those were really good. Nothing else really was. You know what other concert that I went to and was actually kind of fun, but it was like very different than most concerts because it wasn't in like a concert hall. It was like people were actually dancing. You remember that song that was when it was such a big Twitch meme. What was that? It was like techno swing. What was it called? Like Crystal Caravan or something? What was that song? It was like a big song on Twitch. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, I'm trying to remember what it is and I can't remember it right now, and I'm not saying it well enough. Wait, did you guys actually figure out what I was saying? Oh my god, how did you guys figure that out? With the worst description ever. Yeah, I saw, I'm not sure if it was these guys, but yeah, I think it was. Oh, it's Caravan Palace. Yeah, I saw these guys in concert, and it was right when the Google Glasses came out. Yo, thank you, Nikki. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you, Little Butters. It was right when the Google Glasses came out, so I was at this concert, and everybody was wearing Google Glasses. And I was like in San Fran, and it was like the weirdest experience ever. It was so weird. Everybody's just wearing the fucking Google Glasses. That was kind of fun. But for the most part, I'd rather just listen to really good music by myself, like in the shower, than go to a concert. It's like not my thing. Yeah, actually, Black Mirror episode. Somebody reboots House. Holy shit. That show would suck without Hugh Laurie. Yo, Dr. Dickles, thank you very much for the Prime. And Only Xander, thank you very much for the Prime. Dude, thank you guys. Thank you. We're actually at 1,599 subs. Fucking crazy. Thank you guys. I go to 3 concerts a week. No, I get it. Like, I get that some people, it doesn't hit me the right way. That's not where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Scrubs is coming back. Dude, is Scrubs going to be good though? Because Scrubs was way better than I even remembered. Like, I actually just rewatched House. Holy fuck, it's so good. It's so fucking good. It's so good. People keep trying to say that it didn't age well. Dude, I saw people trying to say that House and Sex and the City are problematic. Dude, people are miserable now, huh? Some people are just miserable. Because let me tell you, those shows are just good. Like, House is fucking phenomenal. And people don't get, like, they don't get the point of half the jokes that he's making, I guess. It's wild. It's just like, I don't get how people are so soft. Where it's like, they can't even learn something or think. Right? It's like, oh, the thinking hurts me. What?
I'm just gonna leave to go work out.
Okay, you scared me.
And also I wanted to say good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Good.
Did I bother you?
No.
Am I bothering you?
No.
You seem bothered.
No.
Okay. Am I unwelcome here?
No.
I have 5 minutes.
No. Yes. They're saying hello to you.
Hi everyone. Good morning.
I woke up very late because I was tired.
Yeah, I don't think the morning schedule works for you very well.
Yes, it does. Don't say that. Guys, I'm waking up every morning and streaming.
Usually goes to bed around 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of been the case the last 4 years.
Yeah, but now I wake up early. Bro thinks he can wake up early. Yo, ban that guy. Ban that guy. Been subbed for how many months is that? Been subbed for a year. You should know that you're not allowed to speak the truth here. You are not allowed to speak the truth. Why are you going to the gym? That's stupid. You think you're going to live forever? You think you're going to live forever?
Because I want to build my butt up even bigger.
Are you allowed to say that?
Why wouldn't I be allowed to say that?
Truth equals ban. Bryn, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime. Wait, how do you do that?
What?
Grow your butt.
Squats, lunges, all of that with weights. It's really strong, actually.
Your butt's really strong?
My butt's really strong.
It's for sitting, man. It's for sitting.
Like when I flex it, it's hard as a rock.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same. Mia can lift rich. Yeah, how do you think she knows what time I go to bed? She's got to carry me to my cradle. Yeah, I mean, I'm just a baby. Yeah, just chilling in my diaper, getting carried around all day.
I got you this. And this. This was a Christmas present.
Dude, you're like really embarrassing me right now. I dressed him. I actually dressed him and I'm stronger than him. I have 5 minutes, hello.
I buy all the cozy things. You look better with that hat.
Dude, I didn't do my hair, man. They like the hat.
But you got a hair transplant. Why hide it?
Do you remember back in the day, we just wake up, listen to Ozzy on stream, and play World of Warcraft? Leaked. You guys already knew I had a hair transplant. Dude, she was mean, bro. She was mean.
I was honest.
What did you knock over?
I kicked something. I didn't knock anything over. Relax. It's fine.
My trash. I don't like when you move my piles of clutter.
I can leave. Do you want me to leave?
No, I don't want you to leave. I just don't want you to knock over my piles of trash. Yo, look at this. Somebody AI cleaned Asmon's room. Where did it go?
We can clean his room.
You don't want to do that.
We can clean and organize it.
Well, he doesn't want it to be organized.
Oh.
We're building Dyson spheres? Wait, what? Are we?
You don't want to do that?
Dude, well, there's one person.
It might be satisfying, honestly.
She's got OCD.
Or OCPD, apparently. It's a personality disorder rather than an anxiety disorder.
You made it sound so much cooler.
Cool.
Yeah, no, she can't stop picking stuff up. Like, she just can't stop picking stuff up.
I just like things to be really organized.
I think one of the most wild things that I've ever seen a human being do, which she hired isn't OCPD the bad guy from RoboCop? Yeah, dude, so straight up, she hired a professional organizer. Because she said, if I have somebody with like authority in cleaning come in and organize all of my stuff, then I won't feel the need to reorganize it because the professional organizer, like I'll respect their authority. She literally went through, I think it lasted like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And then she just went through and now she reorganizes everything once a day. Be careful, there's Warhammer in that.
Well, it's a very personal thing. I was playing video games letting her organize, and now I realize that was quite the mistake. I want it done a very specific way. And then I get all kinds of new stuff too, because I'm a little bit of a shopping addict.
Dude, she literally will buy a bunch of new stuff just to throw it out later and then buy new stuff. It's wild. Yo, Lil, thank you very much for the 2 months.
Do you still play Dead by Daylight? Oh yeah, I love Dead by Daylight. He hates it. I haven't gotten him to play with me once, but he won't be in the room while I play because he hates the screaming.
Dude, that game, when you are not playing that game and you're like chilling in the room trying to take a nap and you just hear like screaming nonstop, it is not cozy. It's not cozy. Her idea of coziness just is not real. She's like just straight up. She's like, oh man, I'm trying to fall asleep. I'm going to watch somebody get eaten by a shark.
Yeah, no, that's true. Or like stuck in a cave. Something really morbid.
Like, man, I just can't fall asleep. I got to calm down. Let's watch horrible spelunking incidents. Oh my God, he's trapped.
Yeah.
Out like a light. It's wild. The cave stuff's triggering. Dude, that stuff is horrible, man. Horrible. Like, why does anybody get in that position in general? I literally watched cave diving last night. It's true.
It's relaxing. It's an actual thing. You just like to watch people die. It sounded really bad. I didn't mean that. But I gotta go.
I'm scared for everybody she interacts with today.
I just like to watch people die. Well, I have stuff to do. Goodbye.
What? Remember how I said I think she might be autistic? Oh man, that's so funny. I like watching that stuff. You know, she does like the true crime stuff. You know, I always joke around with her. I'll like actually joke around with her every now and then and be like, "Yo, like, you guys ever watch Shutter Island?" And the part where I'm just bones in a box, Donnie. And then she's like, "Oh man, like school's not in session. Where are the kids? School's not in session. My school is." She drowns the babies. I always like whenever Melissa, like, we always joke around. Like when she starts like really wilding out, I go like Mia, you got those baby drowning eyes right now. You got the baby drowning eyes. Uh-oh, she's got the baby drowning eyes. Oh man! All right, yeah. Let's find out what's happening with the penny. Let's find out what's happening with the penny. But yeah, Mia's gonna be on more streams very, 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 very soon. The plan is most mornings when I do stream, she'll be on with me. I'm figuring out what the actual like. I think after the past few days of double checking time slots and stuff like that, I do think that the ideal time slot is like, I'm probably gonna start 5 a.m. PST. So I think that's like 8 a.m. 8 a.m. EST, something like that, right? And I don't know the European time zones. And then I'll go until like 11. Can't wait to see you back on Pixel Pitch too. So I was never on Pixel Pitch. Pixel Pitch did not exist when I was in OTK. Asmin keeps talking about it though. Yeah, Asmin keeps he's like brought it up like a few times. Did you guys like that show? It sounds pretty sick. I never actually watched it. Yeah, no, he's like talked about it too. Yeah, I'm very curious. Yo, thank you, Panos. You'd be sick host, not gonna lie. Yeah, I definitely like getting to host stuff with Asmin, right? That's always like my favorite thing to do. Not just with Asmin, right? Hosting in general is my favorite thing. All right, but yeah, this Dyson Sphere, bro. This bingo card's pretty ridiculous. New Animal Crossing? Aren't they making a Pokemon version of Animal Crossing? Sorry, I'm making sure that this is tightened. It's not working. Gravity is too immense and too powerful. Podcast show, D&D, you name it. I'll have some more very big announcements very soon.
Card, which I have to say has been going pretty well. John, this week I decided to go back and watch everything you ever said about the penny. When you interviewed Barack Obama on a Google Plus hangout about the penny, he took the opportunity to talk about how there are a lot of small things that really should be done, but because of the structures that have been built up around them, or the interests of a small group, or even single individuals, these things don't get done. And he finished by saying this.
The penny is an example of something that I need legislation for, and frankly, given all the big issues that we have to deal with day in, day out, we're not able to get to it.
Obama said he couldn't get rid of the penny because he would need Congress to do it. He would need legislation. Presidents, for clarity, I know we're forgetting this, but they don't make laws. However, Donald Trump appears to have not needed Congress to get rid of the penny, and this basically comes down to two different readings of the law. The law that Congress passed.
I'm going to say one thing about Oh, yeah, guys, there might be an audio desync right now. I've been having some problems with stream. I'm like, I will fix it by the end of today. So I'm not getting super political here. I'm not getting super political. I do find it interesting, regardless of if you like what Trump is doing or not, how much stuff has happened just in ways where it's like, yeah, I don't know if you can do that. Like, how do you do that? Like, there's so much shit like this where it's just like, huh? Like it was just like, wait, what? It was like, yeah, he decided to make a new law. It's technically not a law and it's not legal, but because there's a thing called like double Congress. And when they did the thing, so now there's no more pennies, but Obama couldn't do it. Huh?
Says that the Treasury must mint the quantities of coins.
No more no more pennies. We just have a place to dance now.
Necessary to meet the needs of the United States.
All I'm saying is, why did none of the other presidents manage to read in the fine print? Either it's all bullshit, or there's some weird fine print, and no other president actually took the time to read it.
What does necessary mean? Historically, and according to Obama's interpretation, I think, necessary meant produce however many pennies commercial demand requires. Every Treasury Secretary has interpreted it that way. Trump's Treasury said, no, the necessary amount is 0. We decided. Not because Congress repealed the penny, not because the mint couldn't produce them, not because there wasn't demand.
It's so funny because like I'm imagining right now like playing Magic the Gathering and you have Obama and Trump in your pod. And like Obama's like sitting there like just playing by the rules. Okay, well, I'm going to tap my land and I'm going to pass it on over to you. And Trump's just being like, I have infinite mana. It's the best mana. It's crazy. I'm going to play my whole hand. Draws like 15 more cards. Like it's just like they're just the two different types of Magic players. That's all it is. They're just playing a game that you and I will never get to play, man. They're just playing a completely different game. It's like, Trump, pass the turn. It's a great turn. Longest turn ever. Like, it just keeps fucking going, man.
Them in the economy, people still want them from banks. But because a guy, the president, decided we didn't need them anymore and that the necessary number was 0. And I think this is a mix of interesting and fascinating and scary. Now, to lend some nuance to this particular issue, I don't think President Obama cared that much about the penny. He basically said, look, we've got more important things to do, which like I agree with. But actually, that really only holds if getting rid of the penny is difficult. Trump also has a lot of higher priorities than the penny, but because by his legal definition, it's so easy, he just did it. And it's not like he's gonna catch a bunch of flack for it. He's done plenty of things like this that are more controversial than this and more legally questionable than this. Like, for example, I don't know if you knew this, but the president doesn't get to decide which tariffs to pass. That's just illegal. But he found this very flimsy loophole and he's using it. President Trump repeatedly
I like thinking that he's just like actually the entire plan the entire time was Trump just wanted to get rid of the penny and make like a new coin with his face on it. And he's just like, everything that he's done is to just get this part through. It's like the House of Cards. It's all fucking happening, man. Yo, Ryan, thank you very much for the prime. Yeah, the double penny, the golden penny. It's just like, it's so much better than the penny. Like, dude, that would actually be so fucking cool. It's just the best penny ever. Just the best super golden penny. And it's like, there's only one rule for it. Dude, Cheddar gifting 5 subs every single stream. Thank you for 30 gifted subs. Thank you for another 5 gifted subs, guys. Thank you for over 1,600 subs. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, no, dude, the Trump penny, it's the best penny ever. The only caveat is you can't use it to pay contractors. Like, you can't pay construction workers with it. It's just like it's the ideal Trump coin. Yo, careful. Thank you very much for the prime. It's like, oh yeah, oh no. This coin cannot be used to pay you to build anything.
Tests the outer boundary of executive power, especially in places where statutes are vague or Congress is paralyzed. Like, for example, recently just fighting his best fight to make sure people can't get food stamps even after the court ordered him to stop. There's a lot of things that should have gotten done.
The food stamp thing over? Because that was tied up with the government shutdown, right? Which is over. I'm not yeah, it's over. That's good. It's actually crazy when you look at it. Dude, I know I keep saying stuff that's like loosely political, but I'm not, don't worry, I'm not becoming a political streamer. I just want to, but it is actually wild that, and I'm just saying facts right now. I'm not even saying my opinion. I did not realize that 50% of people, or it's like something like that. I think it's over 50% of people at some point in their life go on that, go on stamp. That's wild. I had no idea. I actually had no idea. That's a crazy stat.
20 years ago. Like, I don't know, immigration reform, maybe a path to citizenship for dreamers, but Congress couldn't do that because Congress can't do things. Obama said getting rid of the penny was something that Congress would have to do because to him,
100%. Like, Piece of Panic says, like, being down on your luck can hit anyone, like 100%, right? I don't know enough about, and this is the reason why I'm not becoming a political streamer, by the way. I don't know enough. Like, I'm not stupid enough to think that I understand the complexities of stamp and whether or not it's like the best program ever, right? And yeah, I'll just ask Grok. It's fine. But like, I don't know that. Like, I don't know that. And then me sitting there and telling people that I do and acting like an authority, like, that's so fucking stupid. I literally, the only reason that I've made any money is because I played World of Warcraft in my bedroom, okay? I don't think that most people who comment on it actually try to, because these systems, understanding them does require a large amount of nuance on that particular issue. So you can't comment on everything as a voice of authority, right? Like, you just can't. You can't actually know everything. Like, you give a loose opinion that doesn't really matter about everything, which is fine. And you can say it in a way that's entertaining, but to truly understand something and say something of value and to progress the conversation and elevate people up, you actually do need to have like a large. So if I sat here and I said something about food stamps right now, I probably wouldn't know it. Now, I learned one stat that a lot of people, that more people than not end up at it at some point in their life. And I think that that's interesting. And I think that that's enough of an interesting place to know that, to basically be like, oh, okay, like maybe I will look into it, or maybe I want to know more or something like that, right? No, it's definitely interesting.
This was a legislative question, and that made sense in 2013 because Congress was still, at least theoretically, a lawmaking body. But is that what it is anymore?
Sorry,
like,
it's just like so funny.
Congress...
Like, I'm from New York, so it's like I've obviously seen like EBT like everywhere. I have a lot of friends who use EBT. 81% of people, by the way, just said that we should get rid of pennies. I didn't even realize that the poll was up. I would have called it out. Thank you, whoever ran that. The thing is it's like if I look at, like, I know a lot of people who've used EBT, and in New York it's everywhere. But no matter what, I will always think of the Old Dirty Bastard MTV video. I love Old Dirty Bastard. Like, I've always loved him. Always fucking loved him. And fucking Old Dirty Bastard, after he's like the biggest fucking name in like Wu-Tang. It was like so fucking wild. And he's on MTV and they're like, what are you doing today? He's like, I'm going to get my food stamps. And he just like goes in. He's just like, ew. It's like so fucking good. I think that was one of the most legendary things that ever ran on MTV. Do you guys put a 1 in chat if you've seen it and 2 if you haven't? It was such a wild, like he's like riding around in a limo to pick up his food stamps. It's so good. Is there a clip? Wait, a lot of people haven't seen it, so I'll actually pull it up and then we'll get back to this video. Dirt's the boogie. Dirt's the boogie. It's like one of those things that's just like, I always think of it now. Old Dirty Bastard food stamps. Recently searched.
Are you rich? Are you rich? Of course I'm rich. Cash rules everything around me, baby. Cream get the money, dollar bill, y'all. You never forget that. You know, rich. You know what I'm saying? Look, just look how I'm living, baby. You know what I'm saying? Anybody got a quarter?
Thank you.
I'm tired of being poor, man. Do the food stamps. How much money you got here? All right, we good to go. Come on. Come on.
He just gets out of the limo with all the food
Y'all
stamps.
just sit in the car, right, baby? Good old New York. You need a strong hand.
I love him.
To guide you through the night. If you want someone who understands, then things can get uptight.
It's just like so much. It's just like every time that I hear food stamps or hear about it, this is why I can never be a political commentator, is I just hear Old Dirty Bastard singing. Dude, Cash moves everything around. He's been, dude, that and like Tom's Diner are like 2 of the most sampled things ever.
Can barely pass anything unless it is stapled into a giant must-pass spending bill that itself barely limps across the finish line. This had a beginning. It didn't used to be like this. Mitch McConnell decided the right decision after Obama's election was to use the filibuster on everything. The goal was to make sure Obama could never do anything again. And once they're doing that, why wouldn't everyone do that? And that might make it seem like Congress is very powerful or something, but it only has the power to stop things, which means that Congress is now extremely weak because things do still need to get done. So when Trump finds something where some statute leaves a little wiggle room, he'll just do it, and then he waits for the courts to decide whether or not he could do it. And while it's moving through the legal system, the whole time the system is kind of broken, and then by the time we figure out whether it was legal or not, the thing is done regardless. And why not do it this way? There's no congressional capacity left to exercise power. People, I think, rightly are talking a lot about how the presidency has grown much more powerful. But a big part of why that happened is because Congress appears to have intentionally given the presidency their power. Congress has shrunk its ability to do anything. There's basically one functioning legislative mechanism left, these giant spending packages. That's where all the governing happens now. The Inflation Reduction Act and the One Big Beautiful Bill.
I want to know more about pennies and if they're going away. I don't want to learn about anything but pennies, Mr. Green. DC, thank you very much for the Prime. I just wanted to know about pennies, and now I feel like he's trying to make me think about like who I'm going to vote for. So I think I'm done with the video. I don't want to think that much. I literally just want to know what it means for my pennies. That's all I care about. Stop lecturing me, Hank. Stop lecturing me. This isn't even Hank's channel. It's the Vlog Brothers channel.
Good morning, Hank. It's
I
Tuesday.
like Hank. I really do. I really do. If I had to pick Hank or John, I'd pick Hank. I like Hank more than John. Is that bad? I like Hank more. Hank's my goat, dude. Wait, do you guys like... You like John more? What's this John video? This isn't clickbaiting me hard enough. You've failed, John. I'm not even interested. Dude, I actually think that
If you
this
lived
this
in the year
could slam
1870.
so hard. Like this whole thing could slam so hard. Like this will be the best YouTube video I've ever made. This freaked me out. The posture thing. Do you guys have horrible posture or is it just me? Where Winds Meet tonight? Okay, I'm probably not gonna stream Where Winds Meet until tomorrow. Yeah, I think this ketamine like miracle drug thing is wild. People keep trying to push the ketamine miracle drug thing, and I don't think it's a miracle drug. Here, wait, I'm gonna really quickly here. Where Winds Meet. I want to see every trailer that I've seen of it. I didn't think that it looked that good. Is Gamer Ranks one of the bullshit channels? Dude, that is the thing that drives me fucking nuts with YouTube these days. There are so many fucking bad YouTube channels that just make these quick AI generated dog shit that are like, actually says nothing about the game. And if you listen to them, it'll just make the game worse for you. Gamer Ranks is solid. Okay, we'll watch this real quick.
This one has been on my radar since a big cinematic reveal trailer at I believe a PlayStation State of Play stream from last year. I didn't realize actually what the game is. It's a massive, always online, free-to-play game that has already released and has done well in China last year on PC and mobile. Now it's coming to the rest of the world on PC and PS5, and I've been
Absolutely
playing the
free to
PC
play. I'm
version
sure we won't have to spend any money on this one.
a few days now. So yeah, look, NetEase free-to-play game isn't exactly everyone's cup of tea or what we expected with this title. To be completely honest, this certainly isn't my cup of tea. I haven't really loved my time with this game, but I can still see the appeal. There is an audience for this stuff. People who play Genshin Impact.
Yo,
or
should I wail after Asmon's stream on this game? Yo, Jura, thank you very much for the Prime. It's turned. Thank you very much for the Prime. Thank you. Should we do the Bang Bang double stream? I'm gonna watch when he goes live and plays. I'm gonna watch his stream. Cause here, I know he's excited for this game. Cause we were gonna do, like I'll just say it, we were gonna do stuff tonight. Like we were gonna, that sounded really, we were gonna do stuff. We were gonna, and he literally said to me, he's like, yeah, dude, I don't fucking know, dude. I'm gonna fucking play this game, dude. And then I said, I think I'm gonna fucking take a nap, dude. I want to take a fucking nap, dude. Yeah. So now I canceled my flight and I changed it. I'm gonna fly out later. I knew we were in it. I knew nothing was happening tonight. But he's pretty excited for this game, and so I'll watch. And then if it's going well, I will play it. Why does this stuff keep moving all the time? Dude, this has been very, I've been having some weird little technical issues today. I do apologize. I'll figure that out too. It's actually easier to stream a game than stream reacting with my current setup. It's just so chalked. So chalked.
Star Rail, they might find something here. It's absolutely.
Wait, did he say
massive.
Honkai Star Rail? That game is so fucking shit, and this looks nothing like Honkai Star Rail. I think he just named a few mobile games. Yo, Next Gen, thank you very much.
There's that like overused phrase like there's something for everyone, but this game like literally has something for everyone. It's incredibly ambitious with just how much it's packed to the gills with stuff. It's part co-op action game, part dungeon crawler, part.
Why is everybody just saying
MMO,
Jorkin? Why are you guys saying Jorkin? What is that?
Gacha game, part like Ghost of Tsushima or Elden Ring, part giant massive Assassin's Creed RPG. It's got a lot going on. I feel like I'm still only scratching the surface of this one.
Oh no,
but
Sabe.
let's just get into it. This is an open world adventure game, basically, set in the fantasy style of Wuxia. Game starts off and you can choose to play
Back on the couch,
multiplayer
thank you very
or
much for the
solo.
prime, thank you.
You can change this whenever you want, but for the purpose of this video, as a solo single player gamer, I wanted to see how playable it was that way. Plus, all the servers weren't online yet anyway. Look, the game starts off with a bang of an intro that feels right at home with any big budget AAA cinematic game. Big flashy cutscenes, really cool moments, a cinematic horseback ride with explosions, and it all culminates in an over-the-top boss battle. It makes a really strong impression, showing the game is playing for keeps and might have the production value.
I think that this has all looked like shit so far. Like, the dude's words are not matching what I'm seeing. Like, yeah, it's absolutely cinematic and insane production value. And it looks like a shitty Xbox One game that I wouldn't have even played then. Look, I'm just going to be real. Look, it's free. That's cool. But it looks worse than Blue Protocol looked. And that might be the worst video game that I have played, period. That game was awful. I didn't like Do It Nightibus either. I saw some people in chat who defended it. Nobody was defending Blue Protocol. Looks like a ripped off Dark Souls. Dude, it just looks bad.
That in a bit. From here, you create your own character and you set out into the world. The character creator is pretty in-depth. You can even upload a photo to kind of twist the character creator around that photo, although that feature didn't work for me yet. But there are a lot
of... character creator has never made me interested in a game, ever. Ever. I have never cared. I have never fucking cared. I actually wish that it didn't exist in games, so stuff would look better. And I didn't have to waste time doing it. Because the thing is with the character creator, it always starts looking bad and you have to waste fucking time making it either look like Ayaya or making it look Giga Chad. I really I'd rather just actually have a character. And I'd rather have I don't like character creators typically. Now they're just going to start. Did you guys see that Frozen 3? Let me see if this is actually real. Frozen 3 AI. Yeah, Disney Plus will now allow users to create their own Frozen 3. I do think that this shit's gonna, because people are so fucking vain. I feel like this shit is actually gonna start popping up in video games as well. So Disney's planning to flood its streaming service Disney Plus with user-generated AI slot. Dude, great journalism. Futurism. Great journalism. They literally don't say any facts at all and just instantly start with the most lazy opinion ever. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, it's actually kind of a reasonable idea. They've said nothing. Look, do I think it could be shitty? This is journalism in 2025. Yeah, actually. It's actually. And I bet that this fucking... a smooth skull intern who wrote this probably had to fucking use ChatGPT to even get it out in the first place. The article is AI slot. This is the most self-referential shit ever. This is human centipede of non-human creation. The idea of actually owning the IP still and letting it be have some amount of AI. Here's the thing that's potentially cool about AI. It is actually cool to give kids a new toy to potentially create things with. Issue is I've talked to Grok before. I've literally I've talked to the assistant before. I would not let my kids talk to that assistant. She said some mean stuff to me. She said some mean things to me, all right? Frozen 3, but only Forzen. That's actually funny. That's actually really fucking good. But yeah, I mean, look, being able to put yourself in your favorite movie for a kid could be something that's pretty cool. I think some people would like to see themselves as the protagonist of a video game. I had a buddy who was just playing the MLB The Show or whatever it's called, the baseball one. and he like tried to like put himself in it. Like people like that. People like to see themselves. So like I do think stuff like this. I doubt that this article, the first one I clicked on, is actually gonna. They just keep saying AI generated slop over and over again. They're not actually saying what like the feature actually is. And I am kind of curious because like the where was the video that we were watching? The idea of having some amount of that AI stuff, I'm curious what it is. Disney also released this garbage sequels, so just not to lose IP rights. I mean, every single studio does that, right? Can't just blame Disney for that one. I think Disney does some like unique stuff that is actually like so, like they do some unique stuff that's so garbage. I just don't like AI used for creative stuff. I mean, like, look, it's not that good, you know? Like, if somebody's actually talented, you know, it's not like it's stealing jobs or anything like that. And if it gets that good at creative stuff, it's also going to be that good at productive stuff. You know what I mean? That would be such a huge leap. Like if it actually started having conversations that were more interesting and better than humans, that also big yet. Yeah, but think about it. If it made that jump, that means it's affecting anything. So I'm not saying that I'm not trying to like completely disregard your opinion because I get it. I actually get it. I'm playing devil's advocate here. If it makes a jump, that big of a jump, like in creativity, in conversation, in stuff like that, like if it can be a drama manager, do all these things, it can basically do anything at that point. And every single person's going to be affected. And it's either going to make everybody's life way better or it's going to be like a huge collapse of society. Now, I actually think when it's like garbage right now, like it is actually it's leading to like a lot of very bad things where like the internet's dead, right? AI will allow 5 people to do one person's job. I'm going to be honest, as somebody who's started a lot of companies and like there's eventually you always find a person who can do the work of 5 average people, right? And they kind of rise to the top. We'll see. They shouldn't be graphic. I'll figure it out. I think that like competition will always be a thing in the workplace. And if everything is so efficient that it needs so few employees and enough things are being produced, society will have to adapt, right? But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, like, look, the whole world could literally just end, right? But if everything becomes so automated, if literally everything becomes automated, and we have the same amount of goods right now that we have right now, but we would actually have more, right? Because you'd be more efficient. It could just be fine. You could end up in Star Trek, right? It's either that or we all die, right? But guess what? Nobody in this chat, myself included, can probably do anything about that. So it's like, who gives a fuck, right? Make my dog breathe fire in my Sora 2 video, right? Like, gang, shit's sick. Star Trek or Idiocracy? Dude, that Balmung, that is the best way to put it. Yeah. We're either getting Star Trek or Idiocracy. But, look, I'll say this, like, from my perspective, when shit gets bad, you just keep trucking. Stuff's going to get better. Stuff's going to get worse. It's all going to be okay. You have some good days. You have some bad days. And honestly, if there's like an army of like robots that's made, people will probably end up making sex robots first. And like getting murdered by a sex robot is probably better than the other way that you were going to go anyway. It's like, oh no, I'm getting killed by like dude, that's kind of like, it's not that bad. It could be worse.
ancient Chinese warrior mixed with Link. There's a lot to do.
This
here,
game
and
looks like
all
shit.
sliders.
I'm sorry.
Along with that, you can get a good look at some of the skins that are available, and you can just make some truly badass looking characters. This is where it seems like most of the monetization comes in for the free-to-play stuff. There are a lot of cosmetics, and yes, they are pretty tempting. They all look pretty sick. There's also just a lot of currencies, and it's going for all that typical stuff. Now, in terms of stat numbers and the RPG elements for these characters, that all comes in to your equipment. The game has singular skins that you equip, but then beneath that you have your equipment, and essentially here you would equip gauntlets, armor, greaves, and other additional items that add to your overall stats. These don't show up on the character. It's all just about that skin, but that, along with equipping weapons, is where the variety comes in, because there's a pretty big amount of weapon variety here. The game is very excited, and I appreciate this. The game is very happy to let you experiment and kind of see the breadth of different combat styles, each with their own different movesets.
I tried to pause
and
it on OBS and not on the thing. Sorry if I like made everything look weird for a second. I'm gonna say something, you're gonna make fun of me, and you're gonna tell me I'm like an 8-year-old right now. I don't know why the way this video shot, it's like shaped so weird. I'm gonna try to make it. Oh, I think I might have just broken everything. I think I just made everything worse. Whatever. You're gonna make fun of me and call me an 8-year-old? No, you're a 4-year-old. If something doesn't have like magical effects on it, I just can't get into it. Like, I do kind of like a game that looks like a little bit magic.
then where the MMO light kind of comes in is the fact that some characters can be DPS focused, some
Actually,
can be tank
it's like
focused, and if
this
you're
is just so
rolling with a
bland. It's like
crew,
not
you can
exciting
kind
to
of
me.
lean into that. And the combat so far overall is all right. It looks pretty cool. It's
Water
got some
Park Simulator,
incredibly
best game of the year. Here is my plan for games. Solo playthrough of Expedition 33 is one thing that I'm thinking of. I have not played it yet. I saved it for stream. So I'm thinking about doing a solo gameplay of Expedition 33. Or potentially, I just don't know how the game works. I could also play Expedition 33 with Mia. But I don't know if it would work well. With Mia, I plan on doing all of the Dark Souls games over time, which I think is just going to be impossible. Like, I don't know if she can physically beat a boss in Dark Souls. Like, so I'll have to teach her to beat the boss in Dark Souls. So that will be like a marathon stream. Then the other game... what was the other game I want to play? Oh, I want to play Water Park Simulator with her, and I want to play Are We There Yet with her. Those are the big games. Does she play FPS at all? Very poorly. We played Tiny Tina's. It's not Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. That was the other one. That was the OG one. God, what was it called? Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Thank you very much. We played that together, and my God, I had to put her on my back.
Cool and flashy animations that are really satisfying when you get a good flow going with a good weapon, when you unlock some more abilities. When it's firing on all cylinders, it's pretty good. For a while, and you can see it in the gameplay here, it did take me a while to get the hang of it because I was trying to play it like a fast, chaotic, frenetic, like a Sekiro or a Ninja Gaiden or something like that, but you kind of got to slow it down a little bit because it does kind of have a little bit of that give and take, push-pull, like attack exchange style thing, but with a parry button. The parry timing I found to be tough, but not tough in a satisfying way, more of in like a squishy, unsatisfying, unpredictable way. Also, I did just find the controls a little...
He's making this game sound horrible. Horrible right now. Pimplup, what game are you most excited to try right now? I'm actually genuinely very excited for Expedition 33. I am very excited for Expedition 33. I know that I'm like a little bit off the, it's not like a new release. I think that new Arknights game looks pretty cool. think that's coming out soon. What's it called? Enfield. I'm kind of excited for that. And then I'm actually excited for some good old-fashioned World of Warcraft soon too. It's been a minute. I legitimately want to play some good old-fashioned World of Warcraft. Like just like the good old days, man. Classic or retail? So probably classic. I tried to go on retail last night for like a few minutes. I tried to go on retail to like catch my character up for season 3. And I just was like, this isn't doing it for me right now. But I always feel that way when I try to come back to it. Then I've like been thinking about playing Legion Remix, but I can't really get into that either. And then the other thing is I tried to play Classic, but I don't know like what server I want to play on and who I want to play with yet. And like putting in all of that effort when Classic Burning Crusade's coming out soon, it's like, is it really worth it? But I am... Wait, Mage T, are you actually playing right now? Are you like actually playing well? Because like if I can go on and like do some of the raids, I would probably do it. But yeah, I think like the main thing right now is I really want to play Classic Burning Crusade. I want to play Warlock in Classic Burning Crusade, just like the good old days. So I'm looking forward to that. Let's look at the rest of this game and see.
Finicky sometimes with button inputs and stuff just not working. That was extremely disappointing and sometimes really frustrating. What the game does also have in terms of difficulty is multiple modes. When you're playing single player, you can switch between all these different difficulty levels, as well as enable kind of an auto parry, which makes parrying into a quick time event, which actually looks and feels pretty good. There's a bit more to it. It's a bit resource based. It's not just like a win button, but the different options here are good for combat that overall is somewhat satisfying. The camera angle is pitched slightly downward, like from looking up, and it's kind of annoying. That's probably my biggest issue with it. Otherwise, it's like some decent combat. It can get a little bit repetitive at times, but the further you play, the more abilities you unlock, and there are a lot. The game lets you experiment and mix and match tons of different abilities for all different use cases. As you unlock these abilities, which you can learn from observing the world, or just grinding and earning, or picking up in various ways, these can be equipped to, if you're playing on controller, you hold one trigger and a press of a face button, and also you can hold the other trigger and have a full suite of face buttons there as well. So you can stack like up to like 8 different types of abilities. These abilities can be anything from like Tai Chi moves to big AoE
This game looks horrible,
or
guys.
dashing forward or a grappling hook pull. Some of these abilities also work outside of combat for like traversal and stuff. I think the boss battles
Put
are
a
where the
1 in
combat
chat if you
is
actually think
oftentimes
this
at
game
its
looks
best,
good.
but
Be serious.
also
Put
at
a
its
1 in
worst.
chat if
It's
you
at its
actually
best
think this game
because
looks good.
Fighting
I'm
a
curious.
character 101 lets you really focus on your
No
moveset,
flame. I'm not
and
gonna
the
call
boss
you an
battles often
idiot.
have like an over-the-top cinematic nature. I've encountered a few that have like different phases and an arena can transform, but then that's also the problem because it feels like it's like heavily going for some sort of Dark Souls or
What
Elden
about it
Ring
looks good
style
to you?
thing, but it falls a little short in the presentation and also just the tightness of execution, but that's really a nitpick. Again, I think the combat is
the
decent,
colors
but this game is massive.
make it
The
look
open
so
world is
flat.
absolutely huge.
Like when you look at it,
the developers promise if you're playing like
it always looks flat. So like the color palette on the other one showed it way better. It just like it looks like it's like one color. And here, like, there's always these
the main
flares.
single player adventure.
So it's just like
150
the world
hours of
feels
content
very
or something
flat.
like that, which of course I haven't seen all that. I'm not gonna like pretend I have. And then if you want to play with friends, you can link up and essentially do.
It doesn't
co-op
look
stuff
like this
or-
on the streams
or
that
do
I
the
clicked into.
equivalent
Okay,
of
that's fair.
raids. And even some
'Cause
PvP.
in China,
like
they
I
were
said,
already
this
playing
game,
it, right?
like, it's trying to have everything. Is the combat that good that I'm gonna want to spend 150 hours doing this stuff? For me personally, no. But there is a lot to the world. The world, so far from my experience, is gorgeous and densely packed. It looks really good. Also, worth pointing out, my PC download was like 111 gigs, something crazy like that. But Visually, the game is a looker for the most part. It has some spots where it looks really bad, but when it looks good, it looks damn good. Some of these environments...
This video sucks. Maybe it is actually just the video. Let's actually see if there's a better one. IGN always sucks. Isn't this one of the guys that just pumps out like AI slop? I'm sorry if not, but I feel like this is one of those. Thank you, HT.
4 big guys, and they bust on my eyes. They eat my ass just like apple pie. If they keep fucking me like this, I might just die. They pipe my booty till I cry. He licked my dick and the cum start dripping. I took a bite of his ass, it tastes like lemon pepper chicken. He throw me up in the air, my booty flipping. He dug in his balls in my booty like he's Scottie Pippen. Met the nigga last night, then I rode his dick like a bike. He's so thick, he looks like a dyke, but that's okay, cause I think his name Mike Jordan. He fucked me while recording. He sent me butt pics this morning. Hands down the greatest nudes I've received. I love when I receive his BBC. 4 big guys.
I have legitimately forgotten how to stream.
Like apple pie.
I have legitimately forgotten how to stream. I just trusted you. I literally just trusted you. That is crazy. That is actually fucking crazy. All right, not because of that. Not because of that. That was the best thing that happened. Just because the fact that I don't think I'm gonna find a good video of this game and I want to play it a little bit later. I'm gonna host Zach, and then we're gonna figure out like some other stuff. So was the video desynced at the end? That's the other thing I need to figure out. But yeah, guys, thank you for another great stream. Sorry I started so late. I just figured it'd be better to get in a little bit of a stream instead of not streaming at all. But thank you guys for a great stream. If you haven't already, please do follow. Please do follow the stream because I'll be back maybe later tonight and definitely by tomorrow. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. See if I spelled that right. Thank you guys. Thank you for welcoming me back. It feels really good to be back. I am going to work on the stream a little bit, figure out my flight and all of that stuff. Thank you guys. Thank you. Great to have you back. It's great to be back. I'm gonna see if this game is shit or not. I hope that it's not like 100 million gigabytes like it said. Let me actually really quickly see here if it's up on Steam for like pre-download. How long until it actually comes out? 99 gigs. No shot. Where wins me? There isn't a pre-download. Oh wait, there is. There is. I'm an idiot. $99 gigabytes, bro. I'm not going to install it. I just don't want to put 99 gigabytes of something on my computer. Oh wait, the raid's going. I hit raid too early. Bye.